watching UFC 263, Adesanya versus Vittori, and pretty excited. Pretty excited. So obviously in Taiwan, we've got the sort of the pandemic situation going on right now. Been like that everywhere, but for those that don't know, in Taiwan, it's kind of been a little bit crazy. So in the last few months, it's been crazy. So yeah, we don't get to watch the fights together this time, which is it's a small price to pay. Stay home, stay safe. But yeah, we're here right now. I need to go around and see if that looks like the audio is working. You guys got to let me know if the audio is working because I'm using a new software here for that. If you want to jump in, just go Guest.eddy.live. You can jump in here. I feel like a radio host here because I'm talking to myself. But I do have on the big screen behind me, I do have the fights, and I obviously can't share that with you guys. It's illegal. But if you are watching the fights right now, jump on Guest.eddy.live. It's going to give you a link and click it. You'll pop up on my little screen here. And yeah, let's watch the fight. So they're just kicking it off. They're talking a little bit about Izzy and showing some highlights. And yeah, so it looks like we've got a few viewers on there right now. Let me know if the audio is working, guys, because that would suck if I did the whole thing and the audio wasn't working. So I'm gonna go ahead and say Israel Adesanya is probably gonna win this fight. I cannot really see anybody beating him. Martin Vittori, he's looking good, but I would say, yeah, that's a tough fight. That's a tough fight for him because Izzy is just he's like the Matrix, man. He's fantastic. I love him. I'm also a little bit biased because he's one of my favorite fighters. So yeah, if you guys want to jump on, it's kind of weird to be talking to myself, but it's all good. This is just an experiment, and if it's working, I do see some people watching. If the sound is good, then let me know. All I ask for is that you have the fight on, and if you just want to jump on and chat anyway, that's cool too. But obviously, spoiler alert: we're watching the fights live. I'm at home. I paid for the pay per view. Yeah, it's kind of weird because usually we watch the fights together, but not this time. We're here, we're watching them, and it's gonna be good. I have to send a special shout out to Brandon Moreno. He's a Mexican flyweight. I love that guy. He's one of my favorite guys. I believe he is going to take that, but it's going to be a tough fight as well. The whole card is kind of stacked here, and yeah, pretty excited. So you want to jump on, you want to chat, then get on there, man. But just so you guys know, it is live, right? So yeah, jump on, get your audio set up, and when you're ready, I can turn turn your guy on, your avatar on, which will be video and audio. Yeah. So here we go, a little highlight action from Moreno and Figueiredo's last fight, which was a crazy fight. It was a good one, man. Yeah, that was a tough fight, man. Shoot, so many headshots thrown. Beauty. Yeah, so we're live. How's the sound, guys? We got some views going on. Send me a message, send me a chat, whatever you want to do. Yeah, drop a chat below. Let me know what you guys are thinking of the fights tonight. Who you got? Oh, Figueiredo looks good though. That's a tough one, man. Luckily for us, we got a stacked card, of course. Nate Diaz is one of my favorites. Nate and Connor, they're fantastic. I love Nate. It's a tough fight for Nate, but I think he can pull it off, man. I think he can get him to the ground. I remember Edwards is amazing, but I think if Nate can get that to the ground, he's got the jujitsu to get it done. It's gonna be a tough scrap if he stays on the feet, but let's see. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. What is up? We got some viewers. Let me know in the chat below if it's actually if it's working. I hope so. Because, like I said, I'm using some new software here. I've been playing with it for a while, so we could do something like this. And on my end, it looks like it's working, but I'm gonna have to take my headphones off and actually check if it's working. Hold up, hold up. I'm gonna check that out before anyone jumps on. Sorry, just give me one sec. I just want to make sure the audio is working, guys. This is the first time we're doing this. So this is going to be streamed live to the Fight Club. Hey, it's working. All right, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. All right, all right, all right. Okay, good. I'm putting this back on. What's up, Eduardo? How you doing? You watching the fights, man? We got Eckert here too. If you guys are watching the fights, you want to jump on and chat, then let me know. Yes. Beautiful. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I'm using some new software that I've been playing with for a while because we're doing some more remote stuff, and the remote stuff needs to work. Yeah. All right. So it does. Beautiful. Thanks for that. So this is going to be streaming to my personal page because I know a lot of my friends are big UFC fans, and it's streaming to the private fight club that we have, which is kind of like the hardcores that are around town here. And it's going to go to the live channel as well. So hopefully it's working, guys. Beautiful. I'm using something called Restream. So Restream.io. I can send you a link, Eduardo, which I'll send you a link. Yeah, for sure. Actually, I think I can send you a little affiliate link right now. Hold on, let me see if I can put that in there. If I send it, I'll send it to you later. Yeah. So we got somebody jumping on right now. It's my man John. What is up, brother? You ready to go? You let me know when you're ready, and I'll switch you on. Yeah, I think he is just chatting. Beautiful. Yeah, I'll send you the link a little bit later, Eduardo. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, I actually bought a lifetime to this a while back, and it's been like the best lifetime purchase that I've done. So we got the fights coming up. We got Craig versus Hill. This should be a good scrap. These guys do not like each other. For sure, Eduardo. No problem, brother. Yeah, I had tried some different softwares, and I'm having a hard time with like the audio and the video and juggling all this stuff and talking and monitoring at the same time. So I have been using this to multi-stream to Facebook and YouTube and all that, and they just added this live studio version of it included in the package about I would say 6 months ago. But because I use OBS for everything, I haven't played with it until a few days ago. So yeah, should be good. I'm glad it's working. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, good. John, you got to let me know when you're ready to go, bro. Yeah? All right. So we got my man John. Hold on, here we go. What is up, brother? John, how you doing, man?
Hey, good brother. No, what is it there? There we
There
go.
you go, bro. Yeah?
Yeah,
Can you hear
man.
me?
Just waking up.
Yeah, just waking. Yeah, I know. I got up a little bit earlier, man.
Yeah. My ever since lockdown happened, I would had this beautiful schedule, waking up at 5 in the morning, and then all of a sudden lockdown hit, and
Yeah.
I can't do it anymore. My days and nights are all mixed up. Hmm?
Yeah, I bet, man, for sure. How's things, bro? You got the fights rolling there?
Yeah, yeah. Got where is it? Which way to go here? Yeah, I got it on my nice OLED TV. Huh?
Yeah, you got the best TV, bro.
Yeah.
Hold on. Give me a sec. I'm just going to adjust something here. Hello, hello.
The thing that I need to get though is I
Yeah.
need to get
Yeah.
a proper sound setup.
Yeah,
Right?
I remember you
That's
saying it. But it sounded
that
pretty
that
good when I went to your place, bro. There we go. All right,
uh,
we're sorted.
I know, but there's got to be a serious setup,
Yeah,
right?
well, hey, man, let me know when you got that because I'm gonna come and watch some fights. Yeah,
Absolutely. So
it's funny.
where are you at right now? Are you at home?
I'm at home, man. We got this
Yeah.
like this green wall behind me, and I do have this little studio kind of set up where I'm gonna yeah, I got like this little. Let me move that camera around. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's a nice long cable. So yeah, I got this cool little setup because the ideal plant. Oh, it's a mess. I guess I shouldn't show that. But yeah, see, we got the fight over there. Yeah, this is gonna be cool because this is the setup I want to use for like when we do like the big 4-person podcast and stuff like that. So
Mm.
yeah, man. So I'm just kind of testing out some new software and yeah. I was yeah, it's good, bro.
Yeah.
Excited.
You told me about the setup. It looks good, right?
Yeah, thanks,
Hopefully,
man. Yeah.
when this is over, we can all do one in
We'll
your
do one of
studio.
these. Yeah, that's the plan, man. Because like we said, we're big Rogan fan, right? So yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, so we got
Who's
our first fight. You know
yeah?
these guys? I don't know this guy.
So this guy, he's pretty solid, but he's I know the other guy is the the Scottish guy. He's pretty solid. He's really good.
Oh,
They definitely at the weigh-ins they did not like each other. This guy's unbeaten. It's saying 8-0.
okay, hell yeah.
Jamal Hill. So that'll be good, man. 4 wins by knockout. So that's half of his wins, right? So that'll be good, bro. It'll be nice. Very
So
nice.
that's right. So he's fairly new. Season 3 of Dana White's Contender Series. That
Yeah, yeah,
means that he's unbeaten, but I imagine that he's probably only fought once in the UFC.
yeah. So what do you think of Dana White's Contender Series? Do you ever catch those?
Yeah, I do. Not all of them. I
Yeah,
watched,
of
I think,
course, of course.
I watched most of season 2. I missed season 1, although I went back and watched Sugar Sean O'Malley,
Yeah, that
right?
was good. That was good.
A
Yeah,
few of them who want to go back and watch. Like,
yeah,
it's part of it is it's a new model, right? It's a new model of content. And you have to take it for what it is, right? Now, the bad side of Dana White's Contender Series is that these guys get basically signed to these bullshit deals, right?
oh,
Like,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's
You're
what
right.
it's
You're right.
about. Like, before, with the Ultimate Fighter, if you made it through, you would also be signed to not such a great deal. But the Contender Series is basically that on steroids. It's
Yeah.
putting a
Okay.
whole bunch of people into the UFC and signing them, for like 7, 8 fights, where these guys are probably like walking away after they pay everything with $2, $3,000 after a fight.
Yeah, I think the payment thing is a big problem, right? I mean, it's a tough thing to say because the UFC, I mean, they kind of I don't want to say they made it, but they kind of created, they I would say they monetized, they created MMA, not created it. Let me take that
Mm,
back, but kind of made it to the mainstream and they packaged it up to where people didn't think it was cockfighting. So I can see their point, obviously as a business owner, but as a fighter, I know a lot of the fighters, yeah, it's tough to make a living, and that's unfortunate because I mean, if you watch these pay-per-views and stuff, and you see the tickets are expensive at the very front,
mm,
and you have like the celebrities love it, right? Everybody's loving this
yeah.
stuff, so it's kind of yeah, it's kind of I don't know,
Well,
it's a tough one.
it's
Yeah,
exciting. There's
yeah,
trade-offs with everything
yeah,
that you're going to do. Like,
sure, sure,
right now with Jake Paul, basically trolling the UFC about how much
yeah,
money he's making and how
crazy,
little they're making.
yeah,
Now,
yeah,
one of the things is that, like, with boxing though, is the difficulty is that although you have promotions, they don't have this kind. They're not. None of them are a league. That's what's different about the UFC. It's a league,
oh
right?
yeah, 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 for
So
sure,
the whole kind of way that they make money, the way that they monetize these fights
yeah,
is different. So it's not fully comparable. And when you have a league, it's more exciting. The best fight the best, where
for sure,
that never really happened in boxing. So in some
yeah.
ways, it's better for the viewer. Where it's not as good for most of these guys in terms of pay and cash and money.
Yeah, I got it. I agree with you, man. I think it's good for the viewer because we get to see the best fight the best, right? But
Mm,
for the fighters, I mean, in boxing, they'll have like a prospect and they'll kind of like build them up, 10, 20 fights in a row against kind of like cans, right? And
mm.
then, but in the UFC, it's like when you're on a streak, you're getting to the top quick, so we'll see. What do you think of Leon Edwards? He's on a streak, yeah?
I think Leon Edwards is going to destroy
Ah,
Nate Diaz. Like, I love
it,
Nate,
me too.
and
Me too. Yeah. Yeah.
he's one cool
Yeah.
cat. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Yeah. I
smoking a
agree.
blunt. You know,
That's crazy.
you know,
That's so funny. Yeah, I love that.
puffing
Yeah,
away at the press conference.
he's puffing it and he's giving it
Yeah,
to Brandon Moreno, and he's just like, "What the hell? I'm not going to smoke that."
and
I
he's
love
just
that. Yeah,
chilling.
yeah,
So, like, basically, what is it like when you watch when you watch the Diaz brothers? There's a level of like wish fulfillment that is involved. That's why they're cool. It's kind of
yeah. Exactly.
every 14-year-old guy's dream is to kind of you don't care. You're doing whatever you want. You know,
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
fuck the man kind of thing, right? But
Exactly. 100%.
at the same time too, all of that inactivity over all those years that Nate engaged in, and
Yeah.
Edwards, he hasn't fought as much too, but Edwards is ready to go, man. I saw in one of the previews, he's been in training camp, like, because he's had some canceled fights, and then there was
Yeah.
the no contest fight that he had recently. But
Yeah.
he's been in training camp solidly for about 2 years.
And he hasn't lost since I think what is it, Kumaro? I believe. I don't know how many years ago that was, but
Yeah.
it was quite a while back. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Obviously,
losing against Camaro is another story too, right? Like, That guy
Yeah.
seems, sometimes when people seem unbeatable, like now someone like Jones, who was, is the top dog. He's the pound for pound greatest, right? He looks
Yeah. Yeah.
beatable and has looked beatable, but
Yeah. Yeah.
Usman doesn't look beatable, man.
I mean, the first time you really seen anything happen with Usman was when I was at your place watching the fights, and he got clipped by Gilbert Burns. But I mean,
Mm.
he totally reversed that, and he was on it, man. All right, here we go, bro. What do you think? So yeah, these guys do not like each other. They're both heavy hitters, and let's see how they roll, right?
Mm. Well, Craig, I know, is jujitsu, right?
Is he okay? Oh, he
Yeah,
looks big. They both look big, man. Jamal's
yeah,
got Jamahal's got a longer reach. So let's see how they do it, man. Let's see how they
yeah.
go.
I think you have a basically, the classic. What is it?
The
The
classic guy.
classic setup is you got jujitsu against a striker,
Yeah,
right? You can already see that now. Craig is hanging back, chilling, throwing out
yeah,
those oblique kicks, right?
yeah.
And
Oh, here we
he
go.
can
Yeah.
wait for his
Uh,
moment to take him down.
oh yeah, he's trying. He's trying.
Yeah, there he
Oh,
goes.
that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Oh, here we go. Okay, he's gonna pull guard, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, he stepped over. He's in a half guard now. That's not bad, right? Let's see how that goes. It's crazy after you actually do. I mean, again, I'm not going to go ahead and say that I'm good at jujitsu, but after you do a little bit, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to actually. Oh shit, he's got his arm. Look at
he got
this.
his arm. Yeah.
He's got his arm.
Oh,
Good man.
there.
He's got
That
his
could be it.
arm.
This could be it.
Yeah, that could be it right there, bro.
Oh no.
No, oh, he's out. Okay, okay. Yeah, well, he's got super long arms, which. Oh, here we go. Oh, he's got the arm bar. Oh, he might have that. He
Oh,
might have that.
yeah. There we go.
He's got
He's
it.
got that deep.
He's got that.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Is he? Oh my god! Oh, look at that arm! Oh, that arm is rough. That's rough.
oh man.
Oof! It is when you're in an arm bar. It's crazy, man. You just,
Yeah.
I get
That's
arm
why I'm
barred all the
making these
time.
faces, and I know
No,
what it's like.
yeah,
Eh?
yeah. It's rough, man. I get arm barred all the time. Yeah, it's funny when
Oh
my
man.
oof.
Hill is getting lit up, eh?
Yeah, he is.
That's
He
it.
is. Oh, that's it. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Wow. First round. Did you
Yeah.
see this guy come out with? Yeah, you called him, man. That jujitsu was beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy
I
was.
think I think his arm is done. Hey, look, I think it's
I
broken.
think it is. I think his
That's
arm's
why they
broken, man.
stopped it.
Yeah, I think the ref just called it, right? Yeah, yeah. I believe so. I believe so.
75 G's, bro.
Yeah, there you go.
You got to give
Hey
75
Dana,
G's to
yeah, you got to
Craig.
get that. Yeah,
Scotland in the house, huh?
yeah. He did you see him come out with the that like Braveheart Scotland face paint? I think it was yesterday. That's pretty cool, man. I love that.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they got that great accent too.
Yeah, like
Mm.
who was it earlier? JoJo Calderwood's got a great accent, man. I love
That's
hearing her
that's
talk.
right.
That's the best.
She's a
Yeah,
darling, eh? You wouldn't
yeah,
think that she's a born fighter,
yeah. It's
right?
crazy, man. Yeah, it's super crazy,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, it
She
looks
got
like his
that.
arm's toast, dude. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah, yeah. That's gonna be a while. Yeah, his super long arms, which are good when you're on the feet, but oh, look at that. Ooh. When you're on the feet, it's fantastic, right? But yeah, when you're on the ground, it's
Ooh,
not good.
damn, right there, right there. That's it. Oh,
That's tough. Oof.
but that
Yeah.
shows something there. Buddy wouldn't. Oh, look at his arm flapping away there, broken.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's oh. Yeah, the ref
Yeah.
just called it because that I mean that first of all, that takes some cajones, right? I mean, take some balls to sit there and have like your arm totally like gimped out like
Mm.
toast and not tap and
And he's
just be
not
like I'm gonna
tapping. Yeah.
yeah, he's not tapping. He's like, I'm gonna try to get out of it. Look at his arm. Oh man. That's oof. That is
Yeah.
tough.
Damn.
That's tough, dude.
Also,
Like,
it's tough because he's a young fighter.
yeah, and
He's not a
he's gonna
warrior at the end of his career making money.
yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah,
making
yeah.
$6,000 to get
Yeah.
his arm mangled like that, right?
Yeah, yeah. What is
Like
the
that.
base? Like 20 and 20 or 15, 14 and 14 or something like that?
Yeah, and then
And
right
then they
off
got
the
to pay
top, you're
everybody.
you're giving 20-30% away
Yeah.
to your management, right?
Yeah, agree.
Oh, look at that! Oh man,
Oh, it's rough, dude. That is
yeah.
rough. That is rough. So we got quite a few people watching, man. If you guys are watching the fights, jump on, go Guest.eddy.live, and you'll pop up on the little screen here. And if you're ready to go, you give me a thumbs up and I'll put you on. Yeah. We can hold to about 10 people, man. So I'm guessing a little
Cool.
bit later we have quite a few people that are going to watch.
You know,
Yeah.
where's the crew at? Hmm?
I don't know what's up, man. People sleeping in.
I think
It's
that's
that
what it is.
Corona, man. We're everybody's sleeping in, bro. That Corona,
Yeah,
that Corona.
it is. It's the pandemic, eh? You
Yeah,
know, it
yeah,
is like when you can't leave your house,
yeah,
or you can't leave it for long. Like I'm going for a daily run,
yeah,
right? But you know,
and
even around here, man, like you know, I'm up in Danshwe,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
they're you know they have the cops sitting out. They don't allow you on the running paths or on the beaches all of a sudden,
Really?
right? Yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah.
I find it absurd personally. You know, like I'm overall, I'm not one of those haters who's like, you know, we need to be locked down or we need to be, you know, like no restrictions. I don't, you know, like Taiwan can do what it wants, right? But there is an
Of
element
course. Yeah, yeah,
of
yeah.
we
Sure.
know that it doesn't spread outside, and it especially doesn't spread outside when you're the only person on a running trail,
Yeah, of course,
right?
of
Like I
course.
don't
Yeah, yeah,
understand
yeah.
why would they put their resources into blocking off like they have a cop car yesterday. Was it
Really?
yesterday? Yeah, they had a
On
cop
the
car
running.
at every entrance.
Really?
You know, like
That's silly. That's silly.
so what they want you to do, so like everybody's just walking the streets where instead you could be running
Oh,
along where you,
that's way better. Yeah, walking in the
yeah,
road. Yeah, you're
right?
getting
Like
run over. Yeah, you get killed, run over. You know, you get run over. It's gonna hurt a little more, man. Shoot, that
so a
sucks,
bit
bro. Yeah,
a bit strange, you know. But hey, that
yeah.
I
It is
guess
what.
that's what happens in a pandemic, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's what I used to live out. Similar to where you were,
Mm,
sort of close to that. What was it, Solomon Beach, right?
yeah,
And
I
I could.
overlooked that beach.
That's a great beach. Like I could walk to that beach in 10 minutes, you know, from my door at that time. And we used to go all the time. And when I was, you know, running and stuff, I would, you know, go out run to the beach. You know, I'd run out there and yeah, there'd be a dude out there on like a what are they, ATV four-wheeler deals,
Mm,
and he would just be waiting around there all day on an empty beach. And then I'd go there and I'd start like jogging in the, you know, I'd take my shoes off and I'd be running in the sand. And this guy he would just like jump on and he's like speed over to me. He's like, no, you can't come on the beach. I'm like, I'm not going in the water, dude. I'm like 20 meters from the water. I'm just running on the sand. And he's just like, no, you can't come to the beach. And this was like, oh God, 5, 6, 7 years ago. It's like,
mm,
why are you here, man? I'm not swimming. I know they try to close the beaches down because they think it's haunted or whatever. But
mm.
basically, what happened was, I believe there was some high school kids. They went out there, you know, they got shit faced, and they went out to the beach, and a couple of them died, and people were just like, wow, you know, that it's haunted. And it's like,
And what
no,
are they
they got
called?
drunk.
The rip tides or the
Yeah, well, yeah,
what they called? Those rip tides that
yeah,
can
I
pull
believe
you
so.
under. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean that's basically like it's not haunted. It's just kids got drunk and they went out too far and they got caught in the riptide, right? So yeah, don't do that, obviously. But
Mm.
for some dude, you know, jogging on the sand, it's not a big deal, I believe. I think
Yeah,
anyway, man. It's kind of
I think
silly,
so
but
too.
yeah, yeah,
I was there the other day too, where um, you know, walking into the water a little bit. You see some people swimming a little bit, but
yeah.
unfortunately, they seem to have closed everything down.
How's it going out there though? Like for regular life wise and stuff.
It's pretty monitored. You know, at first it wasn't that monitored, but
Wasn't
you know,
okay, okay.
like the you know the, a lot of the trails now. There's you know basically a police cruiser with people dissuading you from
That's
entering the walking trail or
crazy, man.
whatever it is.
That's
Yeah.
crazy, dude. I think
Yeah,
I don't know.
to me,
But
it
it's
doesn't make sense. Like they should have. Well, it depends, right? You know, I can
yeah,
understand why you don't want something like one of the big beaches to be open and everybody to be packed on a holiday on it. Like I understand that,
yeah,
but
agree,
just
agree.
on regular day to day life, you're not in danger outside, right?
Hold on, I got a comment here. We got Bradford Clark. He says, "Well, our parks opened last June in West Virginia, USA." Yeah, you know, so we've been doing pretty good. A lot of the people that don't know that we've been doing really well in Taiwan, and up until about a month ago, you know, we kind of got hit, and it hasn't really been hit hard, right? We haven't been hit
Mm.
very hard, but
No, it's not that bad.
it's not bad. I mean, it's just they're trying to crack it down before it gets bad. So yeah, I mean, I think we've been doing well. The numbers, everything looks fantastic. We're under 300 every day now, but the death rate is a little unusually high for some reason. I mean, I don't know why, but one of
Yeah.
the killers I think is yeah, I think this Dragon Boat, it's Dragon Boat Festival, right? And it looks like all the highways have been jam packed with people going home to visit family and stuff, which is that sucks, man. I mean, I think if everybody just chilled, stayed home, I would say by the end of July we'd be pretty solid. I mean,
Mm.
by at least, yeah, June, July, I think we'd be pretty good. But people are still going home. That's going to be tough.
That's how this thing spreads, right? And
Yeah, man.
the difficulty is that those death rates are misleading. We know about this virus a few things, right? Is that it's hard on the elderly,
For sure,
right? And
for sure.
it's
Yeah, yeah,
it's hard on people with underlying health conditions,
yeah,
and it's
yeah,
particularly hard on people who are obese,
yeah, yeah,
right? And they also,
yeah.
another study, like, we know about obesity. Obesity is a main driver. Something like 78% of people hospitalized in the United States were
Okay.
obese or overweight, right?
Yeah,
So
that's
that tells you a lot there, right there. But at the same time too, it can strike you indiscriminately. There's this what's it called, long haul COVID, right?
yeah,
And
yeah,
that's
yeah,
not
for sure.
that's not related to obesity, supposedly. It's kind of like an autoimmune reaction that can happen to healthy people.
Well, yeah,
So
I think
it's hard to say, right?
like even some of the UFC fighters, like who was it, Kamzat, right? Hamzat Shemaev, like obviously he's in shape, and it was rough for him. But I think that's who else was it?
Cody
Cody.
Carbrand. He was basically testing positive for COVID for a solid 7 or 8 months.
It's crazy, man. Yeah,
Uh,
and
so it's the immune system can react with a virus in different ways.
yeah.
Like, my story. This is like 2 years ago.
All
My
right, what's
story
up?
was crazy, where a virus. I just got a cold, and
Yeah,
it
that's right.
killed half of my vestibular system. I spent
That's
like 7 8 months, like, having hard time walking,
oh man, that's
right,
and it's just yeah.
until my brain remapped itself. And even yesterday, with the change in the weather, I had some issues, right?
Okay,
I might have that forever. So viruses interact with basically your biological system in different ways, and even
okay.
colds or flus can be devastating, under the right or the wrong circumstances, right?
Yeah, yeah, I think so, man. I believe that. Oh, we got another guy jumping in, man. Dave, Dave Silver. You ready to go? Dave Silver, you ready to rock? All right.
Come on, Dave.
All right. All right. Okay. 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 All right. He's showing me he's got his screen on. Yeah, man. I just before I put Dave in, yeah, I agree. I think that the best way is to stay healthy, right? I mean, that's all we can really do, right? All right.
That's right, man.
Let me get Dave on here. Hold on.
Yeah,
Dave Silver, what's up, brother?
happy to join you guys, and it was pretty easy to get the pay-per-view actually. So
Yeah, it's not bad, right? Yeah, I worked at UFC.tv, right?
yeah,
Pretty good, man. How you been, brother? Dave.
yeah, no,
Not bad, yeah.
I'm all stocked up with Tilted Shack, Juicy Tango.
You got some Juicy Tango? Nice shout out to the Tilted Shack boys, yeah. Do you know John? This is John, my man John right here.
No, we've
John's
never
Dave.
met.
Yeah,
How you doing, man?
you guys have been at a couple UFCs together, but
Yeah, possibly.
those get crazy, man.
We had a few beers, so
Yeah, you can pack that place out. That's the thing,
That's the way to do it, man. Yeah, it's fun. It's a lot of fun when you got a group. So I figured, let's do it like this and see how it rolls for this one. Hopefully by the Connor fight, we'll be able to open, man. We'll see.
when's he fighting again?
What's that, man?
When's he fighting again?
Next month, man. That's the next month. The next one, yeah. So it'd be a bit of a bummer if we had to do Connor like this, but
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see. Hold on, let me remove this graphic.
I think there's a good chance we're going to be at level 3.
Yeah,
Still, right?
I don't want to burst your bubble, but I think if it's next month.
Yeah. I know. I just it's Connor, man. I got a bottle of proper 12 saved for that, man. Shoot.
I love your optimism. It's
Yeah.
good one.
Well, yeah, we're out, we're hustling, we're driving around, we're delivering food. We delivered out to Dave and Nehu the other day. And it's just, we're trying to make it happen, man. It's going pretty good, but it is tough. It's tough. Numbers are looking good, like I was saying earlier, but if the whole Dragon Boat thing explosion happens, that would be the huge bummer. So we'll see, right?
Well, yeah, what's going on with that?
So we're all, yeah.
I mean,
Go ahead.
in New Zealand, they had a local lockdown of Auckland at one stage. And what they did, I mean, I know it sounds kind of brutal, but I tell you what, New Zealand had a very good. It's really best practices for lockdowns. You know, they really just completely removed COVID from the whole island.
That's amazing, man. Yeah.
And they had one lockdown where they did a partial lockdown, and they just put cops on the roads. You know, and they just
Really?
said, you can't go out, you can't go traveling, stay in your city. I mean, and I know it's.
So was it a total lockdown, Dave?
For New Zealand, they had like a 6-week total lockdown, and then it worked, and everyone was back in action. And then they had a small outbreak in Auckland, so they locked down the city. Mm-hmm. And it worked too, you know. I mean, right now New Zealand is. I've got my naked boys running around, so I won't let them.
Okay. Also, could you turn the TV down a tiny bit because it's feeding back through the thing. Yeah. Just a tiny bit, if you could, that'd be awesome, dude. Because I can't hear exactly what you're saying. Yeah. Sorry, bro. Yeah, looking good though. Looking good.
So they locked down Auckland, and I mean, for the last, I guess, 6 months, they've had completely open country.
That's awesome.
Sport, full stadiums. The whole thing worked very well. And the difference between the New Zealand lockdown and pretty much everyone else's lockdown is they did it really early. They only had like about 2 or 3 cases, but they just sort of saw that it was exploding everywhere else. They did it early, and then they had I guess they had 3 or 4 cases, and then they had, once they locked down, then these little clusters sort of were identified, and then during the lockdown, their clusters all kind of faded away and killed it. Yeah, worked. So.
I mean, that's the way to do it, I think, right? I think, I'd hate to say it, but if we could just lock it down for a week or so, I don't know. We'll see. It's tough as a business owner.
But it's too late.
Yeah, it's too late, yeah.
It's too late, yeah. And also, too, like Taiwan every country has different circumstances, right? Like shutting down Taiwan is different than shutting down a Western country. That's what a lot of, I see a lot of foreigners on Facebook or on social media immediately calling for total lockdowns, but they don't quite understand that where Western countries print money, borrow money, and redistribute it to the population, Taiwan can't do that. Right. And a lot of the, like, for instance, like when you look at Biden went to Europe, right? Just he's there now, and they all agreed to keep on printing money. Taiwan is not in the position to be like the EU and America and Canada and Australia and print all this money, right?
Yeah,
because there's big consequences to it. And it's a small pool of liquidity. We can't print money, first of all, and they can't acquire more debt either. I think there's something like 40% debt to GDP ratio, something like that, which is pretty low. But it's a small country, and it's also not recognized internationally. So there's limits to what Taiwan can do. I think that it would go to a total lockdown if it had to. But I think if it starts to explode, then they'll probably do it. I think that as it's been 2 or 3 weeks and it's slowly coming down, I think they'll just keep doing that.
Yeah, I think it's going to be this weekend is going to be key, right? If everyone takes care on the Dragon Boat, then we're good, right? But we'll see. We'll see. It looks like, I don't know. So we got Damian Maia and Bilal Muhammad just kicking off right here. Yeah. What do you guys got on this one?
It's the same kind of matchup. You have jiu-jitsu, like, classic jiu-jitsu fighter, Maia, against a striker in Muhammad. And I think that Maia's at the end of his career and Muhammad is too savvy. I think you're going to have the reverse of what you saw last time. I think Muhammad is going to finish Maia. That's my prediction.
Well, he's gotten better, striking wise, but not as good as a striker, I'd say. But if he can just grab him, I think it'll be a quick one. That last fight that's crazy. That arm got mangled. Did you catch that one, Dave?
No, I just joined it a few minutes ago.
Okay. Yeah. What do you think? What do you think on this fight, Dave? Maia and Bilal Muhammad.
I don't know them, so I mean.
Okay.
They're not spring chickens yet.
Yeah. So Damian Maia is like a world champion Brazilian jiu-jitsu guy. He's an absolute legend on that. and then he came in. He did quite well. I think he got to a title shot a couple times. He's
against
getting to,
Anderson Silva.
yeah. He got to the tail end of his career. He was actually Ben Askren's last fight, and the striking in that contest was pretty rough. But he tapped out Ben Askren pretty good. We got another comment here. Stream the video, pussy. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. Sorry. You got to get it. If you got to get the video and watch with us, man. So we got Maya taking him down against the fence. There we go. Right?
Yeah.
What do you think?
So what happened to the other guy's arm you were mentioning? Did he get like
he arm barred, and this guy just wouldn't tap, and his arm kind of went limp, and he just kind of snapped it back. And actually, he wouldn't tap, but the ref was just like, "Yeah, this is over," because your arm is like limp, man. So it was rough. Paul Craig from Scotland, man, he was looking good.
Yeah, did they? I mean, I know that they tried to, stop that. There was a bit of that happening in the earlier days of UFC where
got out of it. Yeah,
guys wouldn't tap, and they wouldn't tap. The guy would tap, but he would hold it and break the arm or whatever. That I think they try to put a stop to that because it's getting pretty brutal. But
well, there's that one guy that got banned, right? Rosamar Palahares or something like that, and
because he wouldn't let go of the.
He doesn't let go. Yeah, he would like an extra few seconds. I mean, the dude will tap, and the ref is like, "Okay, it's over," and he holds it for 2-3 more seconds, and that's pretty dangerous when you're the guy that's in the armbar.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I've been armbarred many times, man. It's I tap pretty quick.
It's nasty.
Yeah,
well, that's where it takes a different resolve to be a real fighter.
Yeah,
right?
For sure, dude. Oh, yeah,
you
for sure.
Like those guys who want to leave on their shields. But Muhammad is doing a good job of takedown defense. He fought off Maya the first time, and the more that he can fight him off, the more that the fight swings towards his favor, right?
Yeah, because he's going to get tired. Yeah, he's going to get sweaty. He's going to get tired. And I believe he's looking good. He's looking good. Yeah, he's looking
and also
good.
too, Muhammad is like he's a contender. Even though it says that he's 12th, he's ranked 12th. He's a contender, and he lost his last fight.
Yeah,
right. So he's got extra fire underneath him right now because he can't. These guys that don't want to go on a 2-3 fight losing streak. That's where you get cut.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So basically, his last fight was the eye poke, right? With Leon Edwards, I believe. Yeah, he got eye poked to Leon Edwards, and he's looking good, man. He's looking good, but I mean, if Maya can get, mount, I think it's probably done. But yeah, he knows that, so he's fighting him off for dear life, right? He's looking good. And I think Bilal Muhammad is on the upswing, right? He's on the upswing, and Maya's just finishing it out, right? So yeah. Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Look at this balance too.
Looking good, brother. I'm glad you're watching the fights. What's that, John?
Look at this balance. Muhammad is fighting with one leg up in the air and holding it together. So that shows some serious ability here.
And you got to think Muhammad's whole game plan was like, don't go to the ground, right? Because he's fighting Damian Maia. So he's looking good for sure.
Yeah, he can't go to the ground, or he has to make it short and sweet. But he made it to the first round, right?
He survived that, and he's looking good. So we'll see who's got a better gas tank, right? Because doing this is rough, man. Yeah.
My little boy had a bit of a scare on Friday. He had a filling in his tooth,
Okay.
He's 7, and the first time they gave him anesthetic, ejected.
Okay.
And the dentist said, "Look, just make sure he doesn't bite his lip or suck on his lip afterwards."
Okay.
Kids tend to do.
Okay.
And we took his eye off him for about 15 minutes, and he's chomped the big hole in a big piece of his lip off.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. Okay.
And I'm thinking, what? And he goes, I don't know why I did it, Daddy.
It's because he told you couldn't.
Apparently it's really, really common. I looked up on Google, and there's all these photos of these kids who chomp holes in their lips after anesthetic, because you get faced with this kind of feeling of like meat in your mouth. You think, what is that stuff? And it's your own lip. You can't feel it.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. I guess. Yeah. That's crazy.
So
That's crazy.
is he okay? Did
He's
it
okay.
heal quickly?
Mouths heal pretty quick, but it was a big shock the first time. It looked a big chunk, you know, but it's sort of it's kind of ulcerated over, and I think it'll be okay. I mean, obviously, I checked with Dr. Google, and apparently it's usually it's not a problem.
Kids heal fast, man. I mean, yeah, I remember my daughter got scratched when she was like 3 or 4 by my brother's cat, and I was so pissed. But in like 2 days, it was gone. It's just like, all right, you're good. Yeah. Still now, she heals up quick, man. Yeah. So here we go with round 2. Yeah. Still on the feet. Obviously, Muhammad's trying to keep it on the feet. Yeah.
Yeah, I think a moral victory for Muhammad, right? Because
Yeah.
he made it through that first round. Maya, we'll see. You know, Maya's still savvy in round 2, round 3, but the longer it goes, the more it swings towards Muhammad. That's
for
my
sure.
prediction.
Yeah. Who do you
So
think won the first round?
I think you'll
though?
either see a knockout or a decision towards Muhammad.
Yeah, yeah. Who do you think won the first round? Muhammad?
I would give it to Muhammad because
Just for the fighting off the takedowns, yeah?
Yeah, the strikes. He had more strikes.
Okay.
And also too that, Maya took him down once, but it was short-lived and he couldn't advance his game, right? So how can you, if you don't do something with your takedown, then I don't think that you should get that many points for it. Okay. So it was close, though. It was close, but I would give that, just by a hair to Muhammad.
All right. What do you think, Dave?
No, I guess they're pretty even. I mean, so Muhammad's a shorter guy, right? So he's
in the green,
he's definitely striking more. He's got short arms, so he's a bit of a disadvantage, but he's definitely striking more and faster. And he seems to be able to take whatever the other guy gives him. So, and he just escaped a nice little.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that! Wow.
Yeah.
Got out of that.
He's escaping them now with greater ease. That's also something to pay attention to, right?
Yeah. I think Muhammad's going to win this one, definitely.
Yeah. He's lighting them up with that jab.
Yeah, the jab. I think the jab has come back recently. The jab and the calf kick, right? I mean, the jab and the calf kick, right? Those are the two that are keys in the last year. I think they've been looking fantastic.
And also look at the difference between their two jabs too, right? Maya's jab is useless.
Yeah,
there's no whip, there's no bite on it.
Right on the chin.
But Muhammad's look at that. He threw that hook in there hard, caught him on the jaw.
Beautiful. But did you see when Maya just went for that? He faked the takedown, and Muhammad just kind of spun out. Like he's definitely not looking to go to the ground. So that was good. I mean, I like Maya. I like the old guys. I do like. I think Muhammad's pretty solid. I'd like Maya to win this, but so far, Muhammad has got these 2 rounds for me anyway.
Maya. Sorry, I was talking to my voice. So the guy in the black shorts used to be with jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, so he's a killer, man. He's like a Brazilian jiu-jitsu world champion. Like he was winning everything before he came to UFC. And then when he came in, his striking and everything was not very good, but he was still just tapping everybody. Wow. And then he had to kind of catch up because he got to the top and then he fought strikers and then he just got knocked out and stuff. But now, look at that, eh? Good takedown defense.
Well, Maya has a great record, right? He's been
Maya's
solid.
Good. Yeah.
He hasn't been a champion, right?
Yeah.
He's been a contender the whole time that he's been in the UFC. But there's a few things that catch up on you. You're not a good striker, right? Yeah. And also to age, father time.
Yeah,
right?
For sure. That's
he's getting up there. He must be. I'm not sure.
Around 40
off the top of my head, he's 36, 37 years old. Okay. And in the UFC, that starts to wear on you.
Yeah, especially when you're rolling with 20-year-olds, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually I've been doing some Brazilian jiu-jitsu close to my house at Ferris Academy, and most of the guys are a little bit smaller than I am. So if I'm in a tight position, I can kind of power my way out of it, right? But not always. I mean, like a lot of the times it helps. But the last time we went before the lockdown, there was a young guy. He's a little smaller than I am, but really strong. Actually, exactly half my age. And he was strong and fit. And when I would try to power my way out, he was strong enough to be to hold his own. So I thought, okay, yeah, definitely, it's youth's a big thing for sure, man.
Mm. I know
Mohammed's
it's like,
frustrated. Yeah,
it's even like I returned to running after a few years, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And, I used to be able to knock out, 13, 15 kilometers, no big deal,
yeah, I bet.
right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And, lately I go out there and, I'm in good shape. I haven't lost any of
yeah.
my wind, all of that stuff. But I
Looking
go out
good.
there 6 kilometers, my calves start to seize up a little bit. I got to slow down. I got to walk it off,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
that's what it
That's
is to
awesome.
be in your 40s,
Yeah, yeah, I agree, man.
right?
Dave's a big runner as well. Dave does a lot of those. Is it like triathlons or what are those things that you're
Trail, I
doing?
do a lot of the trail stuff.
Okay.
Do you still, Dave?
Yeah, I do. I'm in my 50s, but
Mm.
and certainly in the last 3 or 4 years, I get injured a lot more easily. In
Mm.
whatever I do, whether it be picking up something off the floor, you know what I mean. I just get
Yeah.
little tweaks just happen spontaneously sometimes, or for doing the most ridiculous things.
Mm.
I do a bit of jiu-jitsu too. I don't.
Nice.
I always injure myself, but there was a time when I was watching TV and I was lying back like this, and I sneezed hard and I popped something in my rib.
Mm.
That's awesome.
That's
That's
a
awesome.
Daniel Cormier injury.
There you go.
That's
Daniel
the story of
Cormier's
Daniel
style.
Cormier. He said he knew that he needed to retire when he injured himself sneezing.
Yeah,
Right? He retired in his early 40s, right?
That's fantastic, man. I love that.
I've done a lot of running. I used to do half marathons and a few marathons, and I run pretty regularly. I have done for all my life. And I had my first knee injury. Can you believe it? Like a few weeks ago. I mean, enough to put me off, enough to stop me running for a week. I've never had one. I have pretty much everything else, but this knee injury, So it is definitely father time.
So when you run now, like regularly, Dave, how long do you go for?
Yeah.
You even get injured while fitting.
I go for. I live in Nahu, and I back onto some really nice hills and and trails and stuff. So I try to do 2 hill runs a week of about 40 minutes.
Oh wow!
Nice.
Okay. Nice.
And then I'll try to do a 10K on the flat and the river paths. I'll do one of those a week. And then depending on how my body feels, I'll try to do a long run on the weekend, like about hour and a half.
Nice.
But it all depends on, and it kind of depends a little bit on the weather. Like once it gets above 35 degrees, you just can't do the long runs anymore.
It's tough, yeah.
For sure, yeah.
And you can't run in the river valleys anymore, and the the bike paths anymore either, because there's no shade, and you just end up like a sun-dried tomato.
So, yeah.
Well, for me, I find the key of when I do go running, because I like the light, like the vitamin D. I go running around 4 in the afternoon, because then you don't need to put any sunscreen on, because the UV is, the UV is low. It's not harmful, to your skin at that time.
Well, I always go running in the early morning. Not too early. I try to get out around 7 or just.
Oh wow.
But yeah, the sun can still be pretty bright.
Yeah. Even that can be very hot. I mean, especially in this time of the year, I've got to take a couple of bottles of frozen water or pack something, and just when COVID came around, I time my run sometimes to run past a water fountain, and COVID came and like 2 of my fountains were closed down. I'm like, what are we gonna do? So.
Leah, go bring this to your mom.
Yeah, I try to run, but as I say, I get injured so easily now. I really have to be careful.
Sorry.
Yeah, for me, it's acclimatizing back into it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about this fight, man?
So with the fight, Muhammad won round 2 clearly.
Yeah, for sure.
Winning round 3. So this is, the reverse of what we saw, last match, right?
He's able to keep it on the feet. Yeah.
Yeah, and even look at the damage. Maya's face looks red and beat up.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Maya was saying that if he wins this fight, he ties Cerrone for the wins in the UFC or something like that. So he's got quite a few. Yeah,
okay.
He's up there. But I mean, I don't think he's going to win this unless he can get him to the ground, right?
Mm.
You just escaped that leg takedown so easy.
Yeah. I think it's getting close to the end,
He
and I
needs
think that
submission. No, and it's not just a takedown. He needs a submission to win.
yeah, for sure.
He's
He
so
needs a
far
submission,
behind in the strikes.
Yeah, for sure. Like he's trying though. He's going for the same single leg, right? And yeah, we'll see. Yeah, it doesn't. Come on,
It doesn't look
I
good.
like Maya, but I hope he can get. I hope he can get that. Yeah,
I like him too. I just don't think he's got it in him. Not against a guy like Muhammad.
How old is Muhammad, man? I would say mid-30s, early 30s.
Yeah, I'm guessing 32, 33.
Yeah.
That would be my guess.
Because he just fought Leon Edwards. I mean, that got called because of the eye poke.
Yeah.
But I think, that was a crazy one, man. I mean, if you look at his eye, it still looks a little bit off, you know, like hopefully it doesn't like what happened to Bisping, right? Like that was rough.
It was a bit strange too, because with Edwards, he didn't seem at all apologetic about it.
Yeah, no,
right. He even finished it and had a chip on his shoulder. Like you almost blinded the guy. And a good guy like Muhammad. Muhammad is a solid guy, right?
Yeah, and Muhammad apparently for this was pissed because Edwards didn't want to do the rematch, but he's like, no, you know, I think he gave the excuse of he wants to fight soon, but then he ends up fighting on the same card, like right back to back. He's next, so Muhammad was like, well, that's bullshit, right? But yeah, I don't know. I think the next fight, I mean, yeah, this one is definitely going to be like 30-27 for Muhammad. Unfortunately, but
maybe they gave the first round to Maya. Maybe, right?
It's possible. Yeah, judging stuff, man.
Oh,
look at these punches.
Yeah. Forget about that, man. Yeah,
like Maya snuck a couple in, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But it's obviously Muhammad is superior when it comes to striking.
Yeah. I mean, for sure.
That crisp striking that he's got. You know?
Yeah. Well, the good news is Leon Edwards and Nate Diaz is next. So that's going to be fantastic. Yeah, baby. I can't wait for that. Yeah. Oh, I love Nate Diaz, man. But Leon Edwards is an absolute killer.
Yeah.
There will be blood.
Yeah. I mean, he's got so much.
Should we make a call on that next one?
Okay.
So far, I called these two.
Yeah, you have. Yeah. What do you think? Well, let's see what he says here. But that's going to be, I'm guessing 30-27. That's too bad because I do like Maya a lot. But, you know, it's the classic case of, you know, someone's on the swing and someone's on the downswing, right? So
and for Maya, you know, this is all she wrote. Like maybe he's got one more fight in him in the UFC.
Yeah,
right. But he's at the end of his career.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, he'd go back and start doing, you know, the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tournaments and stuff. It's similar to Jacare, right? Jacare was like when him and Romero were scrapping, and you know, and he was on the top. Like, but now it's tough. It's tough. Who was it? Holland that knocked him out from the bottom, right? That was crazy.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
It's funny when they show like athletes from other sports. I have no idea who they are. Everyone's like, oh, this guy. Like, no idea. I just know the UFC guys, man.
Oh, there's Sugar Sean.
Yeah, exactly. Sugar Sean and Francis. There he is. He's looking good.
There we go.
Somebody's got a messenger. Is that mine? No, I don't think so. Okay. All good.
So what do you think?
I'll just pull Dave out for a sec. Yeah.
Sure. So what do you think, bro? Well, when that next fight, what's your call?
The heart says Nate Diaz, man, but it's a tough fight, bro. It's a tough fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tough fight.
So what do you think will happen? What round do you think it'll happen in?
Hold on, let me get Dave back in here. Yeah. Is he on? I'll pull you back in a sec, Dave. Hold on. Yeah. Jesus. Yeah. Can he finish Nate? I don't know. What do you think? Nate's so hard to finish, man.
Yeah. Well, that's the big question, right?
It's 5 rounds. It's 5 rounds. Remember that? It's 5 rounds.
5 rounds?
Yeah. It's the first time. It's a main and non-title, whatever. And it's 5 rounds because Nate Diaz wanted that. So it's 5 rounds, man.
Wow. Okay. That changes the complexion of the fight a little bit.
Right? It does. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, Nate is a zombie, right?
Nate's a zombie. Yeah.
And he'll keep going. That's the thing.
You
All right.
back,
Well,
Dave?
hey,
Yeah, you good?
you want to take me out for a couple minutes?
Yeah, do your thing,
I'll be
bro.
back.
Get some food, bro. Yeah, do your thing. All right, bro. You're good. You're good. Yeah. So, what do you think, man? Are you there, Dave? All right, it's back to me. Back to me. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and say I love Nate Diaz. I think that Nate he's one of my favorite fighters. Leon Edwards is an absolute machine, though, so that's gonna be a tough fight. If you guys are watching this, put your prediction below. I'm gonna say Nate Diaz decision, and that's with the heart. I'd have to say Leon Edwards. Yeah, that's tough. That's a tough one, but everyone's picking Nate Diaz to be out. Nate is usually bigger, but when they faced off, Leon actually was a little bit bigger, it looked like. So I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see. I'm going to go ahead and say Nate Diaz by decision. And that's because I love Nate Diaz, man. Love that guy. But yeah, Leon Edwards, if Nate wins, then he gets a title shot, right? Leon Edwards is he's good though, man. I mean, he hasn't lost in I don't know how many years. And he's just a killer. So let's see. Nate's got that jiu-jitsu. We'll see how he can use it. All right, Dave, you ready? Hey, Dave, you good? You back? Not yet? Okay. You're all, that's all good. All good. So this is the first time. If you guys are watching, let me know how it sounds because like I'm saying, it's the first time using this software. And it looks good. It sounds like it's going pretty good. But yeah, I don't know. Who knows, right? Should I turn? I should actually check it out myself, but that's okay. Yeah, we are coming to the final 3 fights, and that's Nate Diaz, man. Love that guy. Let me see. I got another guy who wants to join real quick here. Nate Diaz, looking good. Man, so just so if you guys are Eddie's Cantina fans right now, next week we're going to be doing tamales. We're making tamales next week. And I put a post out as a feeler to see if people were going to be interested. And man, everybody's stuck at home, so they want tamales. So next week we will have tamales, man. So it's going to be good stuff. They're a pain in the ass to make. There's so much work, but we're going to do them because we got free time now and people are stuck at home. So we got Nate Diaz walking out. We got to see Nick. Where's Nick? I love seeing the brothers, man. The Diaz brothers. Nate Diaz, man. The man. Walking out. He's taking his time. Nate is looking good in the Venom gear. You ready for this, John? What up, John? You back? All right, let's go. John is back. Dave is on the phone. Nate Diaz walking out in that. What do you think of that Venom gear, bro?
I like it, man. Yeah, it's weird
good, right?
about the Reebok thing. It was all just, I think, badly timed in a sense for Reebok. Where the fighters were getting screwed, right? Essentially with this new deal, and Reebok just, they were the first, right?
Yeah.
So they walked into it, and there was so much backlash because fighters were taking not all fighters, but some of the big fighters were taking a serious haircut, right?
Yeah.
Now it's, I think, a different story, but in just terms of like aesthetics, the Venom gear looks good, right? I'd never wanted to buy any fight gear. Now I'm slightly tempted.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I bought a Robbie Lawler champion sort of Reebok champion shirt, which was pretty awesome. I mean, it's falling apart now, but it was pretty cool. The Reebok stuff was nice, but it is cool because Venom, I believe Venom is an MMA company, right? Like it's a fight gear company, whereas Reebok is like similar to Nike, where they're doing everything.
Yeah.
This is good, man. I'm so stoked for this fight.
So what do you think? What are you going to call? We were talking before about which is news to me. This is a 5-rounder.
This is 5 rounds because Nate Diaz wanted it to be 5. I believe that's the reason. And also they were supposed to main event a fight night or co-main event a fight night. So this is the first time Diaz. Yes, this is the first time that in history that it's not a co-main or a title or anything like that, and it's 5 rounds. So that was big news. I'm going to go ahead because it's 5 rounds. I'm going to go out on a limb and say Diaz by decision, man.
Okay. I
What do
put
you think?
Edwards round 4.
Edwards round 4. All right, let me bring
I
Dave
put 3
back
or
in.
4. Yeah, Edwards.
You think he finishes
round
him?
3 or 4.
Think he knocks him out?
I think. I don't know if it's a knockout, but I think it's going to be a bloody mess.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
There will
It
be
always
blood,
is.
bro.
There will be bloods. Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me get Dave back in here, bro.
Yeah.
Dave,
Hey, man.
you back?
Yep, back. So I was just
What's up? So we're just
recalling one of the fights that Diaz was in. He managed to send a river of blood down his back, which is very unusual.
Yeah, well, Diaz is he's a killer, man. I'm gonna go ahead and say, like I was just chatting with John, I'm gonna say Diaz. This is a 5 round. This is the first time it's it's not a co-main or a main or a championship, and it's 5 rounds because Diaz wanted that. And basically Diaz is a star, so he gets what he wants. So I'm gonna say Diaz by decision. If I had to put money on it, I'd probably think again, but right now I'm gonna say Diaz by decision. Leon Edwards a monster though, bro. What do you guys
Dave,
think?
I'm calling Edwards round 4. TKO.
TKO. Woo. That's tough.
Not KO. TKO, son.
TKO. Yeah, for sure.
TKO
For sure.
by doctor's call because of excessive.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, Dave knows this stuff, right? That could really be. That could be right, bro.
That could be. Yeah, man. It's crazy. Oh, all right. But this is one of the main fights I wanted to see.
That's part of the key. Open up some of that scar tissue. If you remember against Masvidal, didn't they stop it in round 3?
I don't remember which round. It was 3 or 4 for sure. But
I think
they had to stop that. They had to stop that, man. Yeah. They had to. Hold on. Let me pull this up.
It could have been round 4.
The thing about Leon Edwards is he looks like, I don't know, he's in good shape. Like his waist is tiny. Like he's one of the guys where he looks, I don't know, he just looks like a machine. I don't know what it is. It's crazy.
Like, when I see, like the kind of shape that he's in, it makes me want to go for a run.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, I gotta stop eating hamburgers.
Exactly. Let me cut that belly
out here. I gotta
put
the fries down and go for a run.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's not even greased up or anything, and he's just no, it's good. It's cool to see a lot of people, like this, and on the news and stuff, and a lot of my fitness buddies that they're looking good. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Yeah, this guy looks fantastic, man.
Yeah, and he's a great fighter. Great technical striking. That's that's his thing, right?
Yeah,
and that means that it's going to be hard to knock a guy like that out, or even take a guy like that down.
Yeah,
right? Because he's going to know his range. He's going to keep his space, right?
Yeah, for sure. Oh, the Juicy Tango is out. Dave Silver bringing out the Juicy Tango. Juicy Tango. I love it.
So what is Juicy Tango?
This is Tilton Jack. It's a New England IPA.
Yeah, it's very good stuff. Nice. It's very good. Yeah, that's a pretty good seller at our shop. Yeah, the Juicy Tango. Yeah. So here we go. Nate Diaz is 36. Wow, that's a surprise for me.
Yeah, didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
And there's a lot of inactivity over the last 4 years.
Yeah, right? I just like. I don't know. I like him. He reminds me of a lot of my friends from back home, man. That's what I like about him. That's what I like. He just reminds me of my buddies. Yeah, like, someone will say something and he'll just be like, fuck you. How about that? It's the best. I love it because all my friends say that. It's crazy. I mean, not my friends in Taiwan.
He's also like a vegetarian.
That's crazy. Yeah.
And, vegan.
Yeah.
Vegan. Even
I love it.
Like I was saying. Sorry, go ahead.
Triathlons and whatnot for fun, trail events and whatnot. So, this guy looks good.
He's a disciplined guy, but like I was saying before, everybody has a little bit of a Nate Diaz in them, right?
For sure,
it's
they
like,
do.
It's like the Slim Shady inside of everyone, right? Everyone's got a Nate Diaz who's just not going to take it. Who's going to do what he wants? Who's going to, do the Stockton slap, right?
Exactly.
So we live a little bit vicariously through.
We do, and I also it reminds me of like all my buddies when we were in high school, and it's just like, yeah, fuck, it's like fuck the world, fuck you. That's what. And look at Nick Diaz, man. I love Nick Diaz. You think Nick is coming back? What do you guys think?
I have no idea. It's hard to say.
He's the younger.
He's the older one.
Nick is older.
Nate is Nick is older.
Oh.
Here we go. Leon Edwards takes the center of the octagon. Nate, some fakes, misses a leg kick.
He's got this really long body, right?
He does. Yeah. Here we go.
Right. There's the 5 rounds in there. You can see.
You can see. Yeah. Well, no, with the 5 rounds, nobody has urgency, right? They're just kind of like, okay, let's see. Everybody's happy to write off round 1 in a 5-rounder, just to kind of see what's going on.
So Diaz did his signature kind of fall into the punch move.
Yeah. I love it. I love that slap and the smile. The slap and the smile. I love that. Look at this guy. Leon Edwards is like, what the hell are you doing? Yeah. Oh, yes. I love it, man. I love it. Nate Diaz, baby, 209. Who was it? John Anik that had to get a tattoo of 209? Was it John Anik?
It was. Yeah.
Was it? It was. Yeah. So I think I don't know if you know about that, Dave. He's a commentator. His name's John Anik, and I think he picked somebody to beat Nate Diaz, and then Nate Diaz didn't like that. So when he was interviewing him, he's like, basically like, fuck you, you pick somebody else to beat me. And he's like, all right, if you win, I'll tattoo 209 on my arm or on his leg or whatever. And Nate won it, so he had to get the tattoo 209, man. Stockton, California. Love it. I love it.
Yeah, just something of note. Diaz just switched stances. He's switching back and forth, but Edwards already with 2 well-placed knee strikes has hurt and slowed down Diaz, right? That's significant right there so early on. And that's going to hurt his ability to throw punches.
And one thing is Diaz doesn't fight at 170. Right? This is 170, yeah? Diaz doesn't fight at 170 usually. So you can see obviously he's in shape, but usually he's just like super ripped, and you can see Diaz has a little tiny love handle. It's the first time I've ever seen that. I mean, obviously.
Well, that's what Connor was making fun of, right?
Yeah. Was he? I didn't see that. Okay.
Yeah, he was saying you got like a dad bod.
Yeah,
to Nate, right?
I'll take that bod over the one I've got right now. Shoot.
Conor McGregor was hilarious that first time out. They were a perfect combination, right?
That was the best, man. I think that was the best rivalry. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's Diaz's signature? Is that if he can get anyone on the ground,
jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu, yeah.
He does lovely triangles, right?
So he's a top level Gracie jiu-jitsu guy. Like he trains with the Gracies, man. He's a killer. So
I've seen him win on a couple of like really gnarly triangle chokes.
And where he's kind of like, right, flipping off the person. That's good stuff. This trying to take Diaz down. That's a surprise. You would think he would just push off and keep it on the feet. Edwards, Edwards
is scared. That's the thing.
Yeah. I mean,
significantly, he's hurt Diaz.
Yeah. Oh, look at this! He's taking his back. He's taking Diaz's back. Wow. Okay. So that's a surprise. Edwards is on Nate Diaz's back. He's trying to go for a bit of a rear naked here.
Yeah.
He's got his toe in the fence. Diaz's toe in the fence.
Ooh, really?
That's a surprise. Yeah. Maybe Edwards is just like, I tapped out Nate Diaz, give me my title shot. Maybe that's what he wants, right?
Yeah, do it in spectacular fashion.
Yeah.
But he's winning round 1.
For sure. But to say it and to do it, to tap out Nate, it's going to be tough, man. I don't think he's ever been tapped out.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Yeah.
He's
looking. Yeah. He's going to do that Imanari roll, whatever roll deal, and try to end up. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, there comes that roll. Yeah. There it is.
Yeah.
Edwards is bigger and stronger and heavy on top. So let's see. And he's punching him in the back of the head.
He's savvy.
Yeah. Nate might snap something though in a transition here, because Nate trains with jujitsus, man. Nate is, Gracie jujitsu. Right? Yeah, here we go. We're back to the feet. He's Gracie. He trains with Chrome Gracie. Like he's fully Gracie jujitsu guy, man. Yeah, that calf is hurting, right?
Look at it.
Yeah, look at the leg. Yeah.
Yeah, look at the leg, right where the thigh meets the knee.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, Nate. That's definitely 1-0 for Edwards. Yeah.
Yeah, and it doesn't bode well for the future rounds.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll see. Round 4, baby. Huh? I'm perfect.
Yeah, you're killing it, man.
This, man.
We gotta put some money on next time, and we'll let you choose. Shoot. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, you think you're great at, I think I'm great at calling the fights.
Yeah,
but
and then when you put money on,
exciting about UFC is that you can be really wrong.
Yeah,
there's times where I went on a roll.
Oh, what a
many
combo!
Cards, I was calling most of them, and then all of a sudden I put some money on a bunch of fights, and every fight went against me.
Yeah,
that's what makes it fun.
That's what happens, right? Yeah, sure. Yeah. I love that Nate will just shit talk. He's just like, "Fuck you," how about that? My buddies say that, man. It's the best. I love it. It's like his best line. I love it. The best, I think, is when Nick corners Nate.
He's got the posture of a drug addict, right?
Yeah, he does. He's the best, man. The best is when Nick will give corner advice to Nate. So he'll just say like, "Go in there. Don't be a pussy. Beat that bitch up." That's what he says. Stop being a little bitch. That's his corner advice.
That's like, all right,
that's it. Strategies. Don't be a little bitch. Yeah. I love it. That is the best. Come on, Nate. We got to get something going here, bro. I think Edwards is a longer reach as well, right?
It's hard to tell.
Yeah. Nate's usually the bigger guy, the longer guy, but I think he's not this time, and that's tough. So Nate just passed 5 hours of octagon time. He became the 21st person to do that. Crazy.
Beautiful, man.
He's getting lit up, man.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Oh, jeez. He's the Diaz, but did you ever go back and watch Nick Diaz and Anderson Silva, man? It's hilarious. It's hilarious.
That's a classic.
I love that when Nick just like lays on the octagon. Oh, it's the best. That's so good, man. If you have a chance, Dave, Nick Diaz and Anderson Silva, go watch it. Right. It's so good. So good.
That's a classic.
Yeah.
Well, those were the Nick Diaz days, right? Where he fought Anderson Silva, and then he also fought GSP.
GSP, where you at, George? Oh, I don't think he's injured. I think he's scared.
And did GSP win?
Yeah, GSP won for sure.
Right.
And that was kind of the end of Nick Diaz in the octagon. Those two losses, those two title losses.
Yeah, well, because he got that like weed fine, right? Like he got banned for a year or 2 years or something, and then that got cut in half, and it was just he hasn't been back. The last fight was Silva, I believe. Yeah.
Oh, is he limping, or is that's just this?
He's limping. He's hurt, man.
Yeah. Oh, come on, Nick. Nate. Let's go, Nate. Come on, man. Like, if you look at Leon Edwards, like his waist is tiny. It's crazy. He's one of those guys. It's just like, holy crap. He's got the smallest waist. It's crazy. Okay. He's really trying to take Nate to the ground and do something there. It's crazy.
And he's dominating him.
Yeah. And he's just strong, right? Like, let's see. He's got that strength, man.
Yeah. Well, it's even from his body, right? He's got that shoulder power, and he's also got like strong hips.
Yeah,
right. Strong, like you can see very strong hips, and that's something like as a person.
You tell me
right? Yeah, it's just risky though because that's the only way that like a heel hook or something. You know what I mean? Like that's how Diaz can snatch the fight away.
You mean
right? Like look like that? There you go.
Right now.
Yeah. Like so on the feet, he's lighting them up. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Back to the feet.
And
Let's go.
He does a weird back punch.
Ooh, the leg is bad. The right leg of Diaz is hurting, man.
Calf kick. You see that?
Yeah.
When you get kicked in
I like that. I love that. He's gonna kick him in the ass.
Yeah.
I love it.
What was that elbow?
Oof.
Oh.
Jeez.
Aaron, Diaz is really good at jiu-jitsu, but this is so far it's mostly striking.
If you look at Diaz's right leg, it's kind of shaking when he puts weight on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And that shows you the technical ability of Edwards. Say he's been doing that since round one.
Oh, and if you look at Edwards, his thighs are bigger and his waist is small. Like he's looking fantastic, man. Like Edwards is, but it is 5 rounds, and Diaz is a killer. Yeah,
he goes into them unbalanced and he almost falls over in the follow through. It's hilarious.
Yeah. Diaz is famous for the slap, the Stockton slap, just slapping a person in the face. It's like because he gets more reach, he just gives him a big slap in the head.
Oh, nice elbow.
Yeah.
So the thing to keep in mind, though, is that Edwards has won 2 rounds.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
He's also paced himself beautifully.
Yeah.
He's not. That's key. It's not like Conor McGregor, where you're, basically you're huffing and puffing after 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Edwards is, look at him. He's sitting down. He's hardly breathing in the corner.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be a matter of that Edwards gives up because his endurance isn't there. Right, I think he's got this. I think this is even clearer than the Masvidal fight.
Oh wow, yeah. Ooh, look at the leg buckle on that, man. That's rough.
Yeah, there's another.
That takedown was he when he had him against the fence? He had a little takedown there. Looked good. Looking good, man. We got Nate. I love Nate. How he just comes out and he's just. I love Nate, man. He's the best.
Yeah, it's the end of the road. I think he'll have one more.
He's got to save that Conor fight, man. Yeah,
I think they'll have a trilogy, right?
Yeah, and that'll be a huge fight. Yeah, they have to do it. You think Conor takes Poirier on the 3rd one? What do you guys think?
I think it's so hard to say.
It's hard to say, right?
I think maybe no.
No?
I think maybe no. I've never thought that before. I've always been a huge Conor fan.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. Me too.
I don't know. It's also part of with Conor is that you're that rich.
Yeah, it's the Rocky 3, right? It's basically Rocky 3. Yeah.
Like he sold part of his company for what, like a couple hundred million.
A couple hundred million. Yeah.
When you're on that. Yeah, when you're on that level, it's
you don't need that. You don't need that.
Yeah. It must be hard. It's also to be at the top.
Yeah.
Right? Not just to be at the top, you have to be technically great and have all those skills, but you also have to have something special. Right? And I think that is true, like sleeping in silk sheets, all of those things. Maybe I'm wrong. Look at Mayweather. 50-0, right?
Well, did you watch that fight, the Mayweather? Did you watch any of that Mayweather Logan Paul? Yeah.
I did, yeah.
Did you watch it?
I think everybody did.
I think everybody did. Yeah, it was a good fight.
Yeah.
I mean,
it was a good fight.
There was that one spot where they think Mayweather kind of knocked him out, and then he kind of kept him up. But that's controversial, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's with those kind of things is that like it's not a real fight. It's it's Mayweather, basically doing something unprecedented, which is just getting these huge paydays outside of a boxing career, and then Logan Paul, basically bringing his audience, right?
Yeah, for sure. Logan Paul, baby. What about Jake Paul and Tyron Woodley? What do you think of that? That's a good one, yeah.
Exciting, right?
It's going to be a good one, yeah. Man, Edwards is so strong. He's just kind of like manhandling Nate. He's throwing him, just tossed him to the ground, right?
Yeah.
That is. Come on, Nate. We got to pull something out, man. That's tough, though. That's a tough one.
Yeah. Well, right now would be a fluke if Diaz could do something.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. Edwards has controlled every moment of this fight.
Yeah.
Right?
He has, yeah. It's tough. Yeah. I'm surprised that he took that fight, like at 170, like a killer. Like Edwards is a monster, right? So look, he's trying to get him down. He's like, come on down. And he's like, nah, man.
I think the only thing that could work against, look how he's all cut up.
Yeah, he's cut up on the side of his head. Yeah.
That gash on and then also around his eye, his left eye.
Yeah.
Damn, it's a dismantling, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Wow. Your feed good? Mine's good. Mine froze a few times there.
I think mine's holding in. We right before the pandemic, we installed the fastest internet you can get, and they came and
nice,
and also put in some kind of new fiber optic cable. Special thing that makes sure that the connections in this place are
got to do it. Got to do it, man. Got to do it. Oh man, Diaz is cut up, dude. Damn.
Well, let's see if I can get this one round 4. We should have bet, bro.
Yeah, we should have, man. Shoot.
It's easy for me to say now, right?
Yeah, sure. Hindsight. It's 2020. That's what they say. How's the book, man? All that stuff going? All good? Things are good?
Yeah, I have to hand it in.
Yep.
August 1st.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have a little bit of work. I'm at the last week. I have one more week of term.
Okay.
And I'm done. And then basically I got 1 month.
Okay.
The book is done, but between a book being done and then you're getting it ready for a press. Yeah. It's a scholarly book, so it takes a lot of work.
Okay. So you got to buckle down for a month. Yeah. Well, you can't leave the house anyway, really. So
yeah. So
it's a good time to do it, right?
Yeah. So I just have to get in the next week everything out of the way. Also, I've got this Chinese class, so I have to do a final in that. And then once that's done, I'm free. And then I got a month to hand it in. And once I hand it in, I think I'll do some serious relaxing.
Yeah, man, you got to do it. Dave.
Yeah.
We lost you. You good?
Yeah. The computer ran out of juice.
All good. Let me just edit this real quick. Yeah, we're good.
So, John, I just heard you mentioned you've got a book. What are you writing on?
It's it sounds a little bit pretentious, but I'm a scholar, right?
He's a scholar, baby.
Yeah. When you say that to people, you go, "Look, what do you do?" You go, "Oh, I'm a scholar." They go,
I work with scholars.
Right.
No, I do work with scholars. So.
But that's actually what I do, right? That's the main part of my job. I'm a literature professor. I write about literature and philosophy. And the book that I've finished, but I have to ready for the press, is a book on a famous American modernist novelist called William Faulkner. You probably heard about William Faulkner. Right?
I've heard the name, yeah.
The Sound and the Fury, Absalom, As I Lay Dying. Right, one of the American greats. Like when you think about the greats of the 20th century, you're thinking about Ernest Hemingway, F. Scott Fitzgerald, William Faulkner. So anyway, I wrote a 400-page book on William Faulkner over the past 7 years. I was doing other things, but so now I have to prepare it for the press. By the format of the press, and then it goes to review. So it's not a for sure thing they'll publish. It goes to specialists. They review it, and on their good word, determines whether it gets published.
Okay.
Right? The good thing is that I know the field. I know a lot of the people in the field, and I've already published a lot of that field. So there's a good chance that it'll be well reviewed.
So that's awesome, bro. I love that. He's the smart guy, yeah. Well, he's always the smart guy.
The thing that you realize, though, my friend, is that you learn some kind of like mental, intellectual tricks, but you realize how much is pretense in life, right?
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
anything, you know. A lot of it is show. Like, you know, myself and
Everything.
all
Yeah.
intellectuals included, and it can actually be a crutch, because people who think that they're smarter than others, it can
Yeah.
actually be a blindness, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I've met a few people like
Look
that.
at among even all my colleagues, is that everybody laughed when I said Trump would win. Like, everybody. They just were unable to predict that the person that they hated could win, right?
Yeah.
That's just an example of a kind of intellectual bias. I'm not saying that they should be on his side. I'm not on his side, but the point is that sometimes, you know, a kind of like high intellectual mindset can blind you.
Yeah.
The realities of the world, and also the reality of human beings as well too.
Yeah. So part of my business is my company runs the Taiwan operations for a academic editing and medical writing company called Cactus Communications. They're probably the largest editors of published manuscripts. So we work with people who are preparing manuscripts for peer review publication. You know?
So probably your biggest competitor is, what is that, Wallace Editing?
Yep, Wallace, and also another one called Inago.
Yeah. I get a lot of emails from those guys, right? Yeah. They basically mass mail every professor in Taiwan.
Yeah, well, that shows that we're not doing enough, I guess. If you're not getting it from us, because we're probably, well, we're one of the world's biggest, probably the world's biggest. And the Taiwan operation is kind of so small compared to the rest of their business that they don't put enough, attention on it. Like, we're 1% of the global business or something. Whereas Wallace is a local company.
That's right. Yeah.
And
so for you, where's the biggest part of your where's your market? Is it China? Is it Western countries?
Japan is the biggest one.
Japan, okay.
The company actually started in Japan, so that's their biggest for sure. China's growing, but very fickle, because the government puts all kinds of random laws on the research kind of environment and publication industry. So they'll suddenly say, "Oh, you can't send a manuscript to a third party." They'll just suddenly make a blanket law like that. But we don't really, in Taiwan, we are representing them. They don't have an operation here as such. They don't have a subsidiary. They're represented by us. So we're kind of a little bit outside of their operation. We don't sort of have the insight on what they're doing completely.
So what brought you to Taiwan? Is it is it a favorable business conditions, or?
No, I've been here 30 years. So the original reason I came here was just to see the world, basically. So
see the world, and then we're like, hey, this place is pretty nice. All right.
Absolutely, that's basically it in a nutshell. So I've had my business Biotech East for the last 10 years.
What's that?
And whoa. What is?
There's an online order, so yeah.
All right.
Okay, I'll see you guys in a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Leah's chilling. She's eating cereal.
What's going on with DS's head about here? He's got this kind of like
got cut open on the third round, I think. Yeah. But I mean, this guy just takes a beating.
It's elbows, right? He got cut up by Edwards' elbows on the ground.
Yeah. Oh, again with that sloppy punch.
Yeah.
Well, I was wrong. It's not the fourth round.
Yeah, exactly, right?
So the longer it goes, obviously, the more DS has got a chance.
I mean, Edwards looks in shape, though, right? Like, he looks like he's panting a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's over. I think there's almost no way.
Yeah.
There's almost no way that DS can win now.
Unless he gets on the ground and does some sort of magical, jiu-jitsu move.
Yeah. Although that seems unlikely because of how savvy Edwards is.
Yeah.
I think Edwards is strong as well. Yeah, he's quite strong. Yeah. Yeah, look at this.
Yeah, the corner guys. Yeah, that's 3 in the bag, mate. 3 in the bag.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's crazy.
So who do you think's winning?
Not this guy.
Not everyone.
Not Nate Diaz. Look at him. He's all. But this is typical Aaron.
He always looks like that, though.
He always looks like that. And occasionally he'll win looking like that.
Yeah.
Most of the time he loses looking like that.
Yeah. Look at Edwards. He looks perfect still.
Yeah.
He's not breathing hard.
Yeah, no, he's looking.
Right.
He's in shape, man. Oh, look at that. Oh, my God.
A calf kick again, was it?
Yeah. Just like took his legs out from under him, man. Damn.
Yeah, and Nate Diaz always bleeds a lot. Always.
All that scar tissue.
Do you remember watching?
Arm.
I don't know. There might be a country specific thing, but when I was watching WWE in New Zealand,
sure.
Sometimes they go black and white when the blood gets a bit heavy.
They do that here. They do that here. They do that here when it was Fox. When they would have Fox here, if you watch it on Fox, sometimes it would go black and white, and when it would be bloody, for sure.
Yeah.
But that was when they had Fox here, when they had like the Taiwan whatever Fox deal going on. But yeah, no, I used to watch WWE as well as a kid. You know, they came here. I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago. My father-in-law's a big fan. So I took him to watch the fights. He loved it, man. It was crazy. It was pretty fun to watch live as well. It looks definitely a lot, how you say, a lot more fake, definitely live. Like you can see,
Really?
You can see it. Yeah, you can see it a lot. Yeah, but it was still fun.
Yeah,
we had a good time. Yeah. So this fight's basically going based like everyone predicted, right? I think Leon is just too much everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah,
he's broken Nate down.
Yeah. I mean, he's still trying, but we got to see if he can snatch a leg or something. But I mean, that's tough.
He's actually having his most success.
Yeah, he looked good there. Yeah.
Here we go.
Little 1-2. Yeah, that's nice. Looking good. Come on, if you can get on top, let's go. You got 3 minutes to get it done, Nate. Let's go.
I'm rooting for Nate Diaz.
Yeah, for sure. You gotta love the Diaz brothers. The first time I heard about the Diaz brothers, it reminded me of Scarface. You guys ever see Scarface?
Yeah.
Fuck the fucking Diaz brothers. I love it, man. Fuck them all. That's probably the movie that I've seen the most in my life. I love that movie, man.
Yeah.
So when Masvidal came out in like the full Tony Montana gear, and all of the reporters were like, "What's that? Wow, what are you doing with that suit on?" It was so funny, man. I loved it. Masvidal's great. I love Masvidal.
Huh?
Yeah, that was crazy, that knockout. But yeah, Usman's tough, man. Usman, I think, is going to fight Colby, which is tough.
He's bleeding heavy. Look at that.
Yeah,
dripping down. It's just pouring down his face.
Yeah, and Leon is just like standing there waiting. He's like, "What are you going to do? You got nothing." So,
yeah. Oh,
yeah. Oh,
nasty.
Jeez.
Jesus.
But Nate, I mean, like I said, Nate never gets KO'd or TKO. I mean, I think he got knocked out once, like a leg kick, Josh Thompson or something way back.
That's right.
Not leg kick, sorry, head kick.
Mm.
That's the only time I remember him ever getting. I think he got knocked out. Yeah.
He was bleeding.
He
hurt him.
He hurt him. Diaz punched.
There you go. Oh, look at this. There it is. He's got him.
This
Let's
could
go.
be it.
Finish him. Come on, Nate. He's hurting, bro. He's hurting. Yes, there it is. There it is.
Wow.
No. You got him. Yes. Let's go, Nate. Let's go, Nate. We got him.
Wow.
Oh, come on. You got time, baby. Yeah, he's totally on Queer Street, baby. Let's go. Come on, Nate. Oh, don't give him time to run. Oh, Nate, you got him. Come on, Nate.
Come on.
You only got 30 seconds, brother. Let's go. Come on, knock him. Let's go. Knock him down. Oh, come on. Oh, it's too late. It's too late. Oh,
Last
come
round?
on. Come on. Let's go. It's the last round. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It's the last round. There you go. Let's
Come
go.
on.
Come on.
Ah.
10 seconds.
it.
Wail on him. Wail on him. Let's go. Oh, man.
Shows why he's
Clipped it
dangerous.
good.
Huh?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, he survived that shit.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, no, we don't know.
Ah.
He's going to pick up his hand, right?
Nate is a
Who's that
killer,
old
man.
geezer? Who's that old geezer? His dad?
I think he's his trainer, his
Oh, really?
boxing coach for a long time.
must be
Yeah.
awesome.
Look at him. He's totally, his eyes are glazed over, man.
Yeah.
Leon Edwards. He's just, whoa.
Oh, he spun his head. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Nice.
Oh, look, that's just, yeah. He just totally, I love how Nate always points when he knows he got you. I love that. He's just like, yeah. Look at his,
Ow.
yeah.
Ow.
Oh, he had him, dude. One more round.
One more round.
So one more round.
No, that's it. So,
By yourself.
no. He needed one more round. If he got one more round, he would have won it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's unfortunate, man.
Edwards
Unfortunate.
had 4 rounds there, right?
It's one round. So if you win, you win
Yeah.
a round, and then they kind of add them up. So.
So
The
you're
problem is that he needed a finish.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he won that round, but yeah, that's it. Yeah. Even if it's a 10-8, it doesn't matter. Which it wouldn't be. I think that's how he cut his. Yeah. That was crazy. Yeah.
Oh,
Man.
That's why he's going to be a draw. If he keeps fighting, he's just a huge draw. You know, he might even get top billing and something. I mean,
Yeah, Nate for sure. He's got at least one huge payday left with Connor. Connor and Nate, they have that one huge payday left. Oh, Leon Edwards got lit up at the end there, man. He was, he got lucky there. Saved by the bell. Unfortunate, man.
Good fight, though.
Yeah, that was. They turned it on at the end there, bro. Look at Nate, man. UFC hat. I love it. I love it. Raises his arms as well. Leon Edwards by decision. Crazy, man. Yeah, I don't think I've seen Leon get wobbled like that, man.
he's got an Irish accent. He's a black Irish guy?
He's English.
British.
He's English. Yeah.
Oh, he sounds like a sort of a Northern Englander.
Yeah. Yeah, possibly. Yeah, look at his head spin, and he's just like, bam.
Whoa.
That was a beauty. Oh, Nate had it, man. He had that. That's
It
tough.
also shows Edwards' toughness, right? That after 5 rounds, he could take it right to the jaw.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
right through the jaw and still keep it together. Second longest unbeaten streak.
Of
10.
course. I mean, his
Right,
last
being
loss
behind
was to
Usman.
Kamaru, right? Yeah.
Is that
I hear.
because Nate Diaz is such a popular guy?
Yeah. This dude is just chiseled, man. He's a beast. Yeah, he got wobbled bad there, dude.
My other boy, Aaron, tell me. You want to show me your lip, Tommy? Show me your
Oh,
lip.
yeah, let's see that lip.
See that lip? Where is it?
A little bit more. Oh, there you go. Oh, wow. Okay.
Did you see it?
That's I did see it. Yeah. Wow.
Pretty brutal, eh?
Yeah. That's tough. Yeah.
Apparently, it's really common with the kids first time they get anesthetic. They're like, "What is this lump of meat in my mouth? Chomp, chomp, chomp."
That's funny.
Yeah. What? Yeah. Hey.
Nate Diaz, baby. Oh. Oh, there he is. How you doing, buddy? You watching the fights?
This
He's
guy,
like, "Man."
that's not yet. Yeah, my other boy's watching. Oh, no,
Yeah.
Why is there so much blood?
because he's got it.
Oh man, Nate. It's too bad. I love that guy, man.
Yeah.
And look at him, and he walks out. Even if he loses, he's fine. You know, he's walking around. They spar hard. You know, even with all those leg kicks, mangling him.
Did you hear what he said?
No,
He
I
said-
missed it.
He said, "There's a party. I'll send everyone the address. We've got this and that and this beer and."
Where's Nick? I don't see Nick running around, man. Shoot. Crazy. So the crazy thing is that was a great fight. Love Leon Edwards and Nate Diaz, but we still got 2 killer fights, man. Killer fights. Brandon Moreno. Look at this guy, Brian Ortega.
Yeah, he's coming up, isn't he? Brian Ortega's fighting in the next couple of weeks, isn't he?
He's fighting for the belt, man. So Brian Ortega and Volkanovski are doing The Ultimate Fighter. I don't know if you guys watched any of it yet.
I didn't see that.
Season 28 or whatever it is now, 29.
Where do you catch it?
I use it. I watch it on my Fight Pass, like on the UFC Fight Pass that I have. But I'm sure I'll see if I can find it. Yeah, it's pretty. Oh man, Davis and Figueiredo.
So you get the monthly. You're paying a monthly fee to Fight Pass.
Yeah, yeah. So the monthly fee to Fight Pass, it's about $10 US a month.
Yeah.
And we don't pay cable or anything, so that's the only thing I pay for here. Right. And but the pay-per-views are not included, so the pay-per-view you got to pay extra. Yeah.
Right. So the 10, what is it, about $10 a month or something, right?
Yeah. Fight Pass is $10 a month. Yeah. But then you get to watch all the fight nights and all that. You got your Fight Pass too, yeah, John?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I've had it. If you're a fan of the UFC, it's worth it.
Yeah, I think so.
They basically have weekly events,
and you've also got the access to all their library of fights, right? Is that right?
Yeah, for sure. You can go back and watch Nate Diaz, the Ultimate Fighter. I think it's like Ultimate Fighter 3 or something. Nate Diaz. That's a great series, man. If you haven't watched any Ultimate Fighters, those are great, man.
Yeah, they're excellent.
Yeah. Big fan.
That's how everything works now. Like cable, it's still kind of around, but it's dead. Everything is access.
Yeah.
Content, and that's what drives the UFC. It's not really pay-per-views anymore. They need to crank out fights because they have weekly fight cards. Right?
I paid for this, so I'm watching the whole thing. Okay?
Well, the ESPN Plus thing, right? Yeah.
Right. That's a big thing because what they need to do. That was even why they stayed. Why Dana White didn't want lockdown. Right, why he fought it and why he fought to keep the UFC on is because if they don't meet a certain threshold of content, they don't get paid.
Yeah.
Right. Let's say, it's something like 200 million. They'll get paid.
Oh shoot!
If they can meet a certain threshold of content, I think it's something around that, right? And that's beyond everything else they do.
Yeah.
So basically, as soon as he could figure it out, the UFC was up and running, and they say that it was a huge boon for them. They exploded in terms of subscriptions and also in terms of like Disney basically owns the UFC.
Disney bought ESPN or something like that, right? I believe Disney owns almost everything right now, man.
That's crazy.
They bought
we're living in the time of monopolies.
Yeah, right? Is it they bought Marvel as well? Was it Marvel or the other one? DC? No, they bought Marvel, right?
They have Marvel, yeah.
They have Marvel, yeah.
They have Star Wars.
Yeah, right? Star Wars. That's a huge one, right? It was like $1 billion US or 4 billion or something huge.
4 billion.
4 billion.
And the same with the UFC. The UFC went for 4 billion.
4 billion, right? Yeah.
And now and now it's worth 9 billion.
Is it really? I didn't know that.
That's what it was appraised at. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
The question is it really worth that, or is that inflation? Is that easy money that has boosted all assets around the world?
Yeah,
it's hard to say.
I think something's worth something when somebody's willing to pay that for it, you know. So I
And
don't
that's
know.
what they're willing. That's what they're willing to pay. Like they say that Dana White sold a lot of his stock.
His stock, okay, yeah,
yeah. So
I
you
mean,
know how we got that. You know how we got that initial payout of like 300 million when when the UFC was originally sold. He just got another. He got hundreds of millions of more by selling stock just a month ago.
That. That's crazy. That's smart, man. Well, they went public, right?
Yeah.
They just went public, right? Yeah. That's cool, man. What do you guys think of this fight, man? Did you guys watch the first one? Figueiredo, yeah. Figueiredo and Moreno, yeah. That was a scrap, man.
Very close, eh?
Very close, yeah. I actually thought Figueiredo won it, but I was happy that Moreno could get another shot, man. I like him. He's Mexican. He's like real, like from Tijuana, you know, like he's from the border town. He's great. I like him a lot. I saw him in an Ultimate Fighter as well. That was the first time I seen him. He there was that one when Mighty Mouse couldn't be beat, and it was just so they got all these undefeated champions from different organizations all over the world. And I don't know what organization Moreno was from, but he was one of them, and he went on the Ultimate Fighter, and the winner was who was it? Tim Elliott, and then he fought Mighty Mouse, and he did pretty good. Remember?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
that was good stuff. Yeah, I think he's still doing okay now, but yeah, he was looking good at that time, man. Tim Elliott.
Yeah, he had that kind of Dominic Cruz kind of style.
Yeah, he's good, man. He's really good. Yeah. And then Mighty Mouse went
fired up, eh?
Look at this guy, man. I love the Mexican mustache. Love that Mexican mustache.
So you must be cheering for Moreno, Eddie, yeah?
Yeah, I got to do it. Hold on, I'll pull Dave out for a sec. Yeah.
And Figueiredo,
he's for sure
Brazilian, right?
He's Brazilian. I mean, he's good too. Like if you watch any of the Figueiredo stuff, he comes from a really small town where there's like they wrestle like cows or some shit. Like there's like super wrestling in that Brazilian small town. So I don't know. It's pretty cool. I think.
Oh, I see. He was born in Tijuana.
Tijuana, man. Like this guy, if he wins it, he's like, if he can do it, he's the first like Mexican guy. Like you know, Kane and them. They're like Mexican American and stuff like that. But yeah, no, he's awesome, man. Like I like this guy a lot.
I like him too. Yeah. I like Figueiredo.
So Figueiredo's good too, and that's a tough fight. That's a tough fight. Figueiredo is a tough fight, man. Like, yeah, I haven't seen anyone getting close aside from Brandon Moreno, man, to get close to Figueiredo. That's a tough one, man. But today, let's go. I'd love it. I'd love it, man.
This is not the top of the card. There's one more to come.
No, there's one more, dude. It's Israel and Vettori. What a card. What a card, right?
It's a great card.
I know. It's madness. It's madness. Yeah, and that's going to be great too because Vittori's looking pretty good, right? He's looking good. I don't think he can do it, but he's looking pretty good.
You just never know at this level.
You can never tell. Yeah,
because there's so many things involved. That's where those like unbeaten streaks are so amazing. Like if you just think about your own life, like you get a few nights of broken up sleep for whatever reason.
For sure, for sure.
You're not at a you're not functioning at 100% of your ability. It happens to everybody.
Yeah,
right. So to maintain one of these like unbeaten streaks for a long period of time, I think it comes with all the stars have to align, right?
Yeah,
of course, there's ability, of course, there's merit, but there's also chance involved too, right? If you're in one of those hotels, like your drunken neighbor who just happens to wake you up, or you ate the wrong thing, right? That can derail
seafood or something. Yeah.
I agree.
I agree, man.
Things that can go wrong.
I agree, man.
But Israel, I think, has the advantage.
I think Israel is he's tough to beat. I think Jan was just too strong and too big. So that was why he snuck that one out. But and then when they were talking about Israel and John Jones, that's like Jones is huge.
Yeah, that's gone now.
Right?
Jones gone. Gaining 30 pounds.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man, this guy. Let me see if Dave is back. Dave, you back?
Hello.
Nope. That's all right. He's busy. Dude, I love it. That Venom Champ gear looks great, man. It looks really good.
I agree.
Look at the Mexican throwing a Mexican flag at him. I love it. That's totally Mexican. Mexicans are just.
So, is there a rivalry between Mexico and Brazil?
Not really. Not really.
No,
not really. No. But
just I guess there's only a rivalry between Brazil and
Argentina. Yeah,
Argentina. Yeah. Or Kobe Covington.
Yeah, well, Kobe, right? Because the whole story, right? Because Kobe was like, I'm going to get fired, so I got to do something. And he did, and now Brazilians hate him, but I mean, he's got his title shot, right? Second title shot now. He's funny, too. I didn't like him, but he's grown on me, man. He's funny. I like him. Yeah, he's a funny guy.
Well, the whole thing is an act, right?
Yeah. He's funny, man. So
to bring some kind of drama to the game. Because that's what it was. They were going to cut him. Right. And
they were going to cut him.
Playing this, straight up guy, straight up wrestler, all American wrestler, just wasn't going to do it. Right. So he basically became a cartoon cutout.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And it brought a lot of enjoyment to it,
Yeah.
Like even that last fight, the title fight, that was huge. That was exciting because of all of the drama. And let's say 50% of it is invented. I appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure. You got to do something, right? Yeah. I think. I think he might go to WWE after. Like I heard he's going to do something like that. I think Dave is good to go. Hold on.
Good to go.
Dave, you good to go?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm trying to. My family's trying to video call me, but it just never connects.
Properly. Okay.
I'll try to contact them later.
All good. There's 2 fights left, man. Really good ones as well.
Yeah.
Davison Figueiredo, he's good though, man. He's so strong. Like he's so strong.
Wow, he's a tiny guy, man.
Oh yeah, for sure. They're 125, but these guys are.
So
they're killers though.
What's the weight? What's it called? Featherweight or
flyweight? Flyweight 125. Yeah, flyweights. Yeah.
This was the division that almost got cut.
Yeah, that's right. Right from Mighty Mouse, right? Yeah. I think it was because Mighty Mouse was just smashing everybody, and everybody's like, we don't want to watch that anymore.
Was 11 title defenses? Was that right?
Yeah, 11 or 12. Yeah, 11 or 12. Yeah. Then he went over to 1, and he's doing well. And then he lost his title shot, man. He lost it.
Yeah, I saw that.
He got soccer kicked in the head or knee or something like that. Yeah, it was rough.
Yeah.
It was rough. Yeah. Here we go, man. Brandon Moreno. I love this guy. It's funny because when he talks, he's super Mexican. Like he's just like this, when you go to Mexico and you have Mexican family, that's just how they talk. It's the best. I love it. Like, he's just chill. He's like, whatever. I don't care. And all the slang he uses, it's awesome, man. I love him. This is a tough fight, but I'm hoping. What do you call? You got to call it, man.
Let's see. It's hard to say. I really don't know. I'm going to put Moreno in 3. I think he's going to get a
Really?
TKO.
You think he's going to do it, huh? Okay.
I'm just going to throw that out there, as solidarity to my Mexican brothers.
Okay. I'm down. I'll take that. Yeah, so Moreno.
I have no idea. I'm totally uncertain about this one.
Okay. This is a 50-50 one, I think. But I think maybe 55% would be Figueiredo. But I'm going to go Moreno because I like him. He's fantastic. And I just want him to win. Yeah. Look at the Mexicans.
I think you're actually going to see a decision. But, just for drama's sake, I'm going to call it in the 3rd.
Okay. Beautiful.
Yeah, so he's also a favorite, Figueiredo, right?
Yeah, for sure. He's a killer, Figueiredo, man. Dave, you good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Back in. All right. Yeah, these guys, they look small, but these guys are, this guy is strong, man. Like they were saying that his Brazilian town, I saw a little documentary thing on him, his little Brazilian town where he's from, they're like cowboys and farmers, and they wrestle like they have a special kind of wrestling that comes from just this town. So yeah, they wrestle animals and just like it's crazy. So that's pretty cool. That's his wrestling. He's very strong. He doesn't like Moreno because last time they fought, they went to that draw, and Moreno was saying, I won or blah blah blah, and then Figueiredo was saying he was sick and he was only at 30%. So he hates Moreno now. So we'll see how that goes.
Here we go.
There it is. I love this ref's mustache, man.
Now, what does that see?
He looks like some kind of like, back when the French were the Franks.
Yeah. I love it.
Some kind of like Northern European barbarian, right? With a sledgehammer or something like that.
Hey,
he should be in movies, man.
So what does the C mean on the side and the I?
He's the champ.
He's
champion. Champion, number one contender. Yeah.
Number one.
And he's wearing gold too, right?
Yeah, the gold. Yeah.
The golden trunks.
And number one contender means that on the list of people who want to challenge him, he's the top one.
He's ranked number one, yeah.
He's ranked number. Oh, nice little jab.
So he really is the number one contender.
Yeah.
And also last time they fought to a draw, Dave.
Yep. About a couple months ago, right? Is that the fam? That's cool. I'll pull Dave out there for a sec. Yeah. No, I think the last time they fought, that was a super scrap, man.
Sorry, man. Keep calling me.
That's okay. No problem. Do your thing, bro. I'll take you out for a bit. Hey, this is working pretty smooth. This little setup thing. That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, it's fun.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, it was.
This is the first time I've ever done one like this before.
Yeah, it's fun, right? Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah. It was first. Me too. Trying to juggle all these things and people.
Well, I miss obviously I miss, usually I come to
me
to
too.
Eddie's and hang out with you. In person is
nice.
Right?
In person is the best.
I miss that. That's one of the things that I most look forward to every month.
Me too. Once a month, man. UFC. That's why I figured let's try something like this, see how it goes. Yeah, so far it's pretty good. Yeah. It's hard to have no human interaction, but we'll see.
Well, you're having more than most because you're out there delivering, right?
I am out there delivering. I'm out there doing a lot of stuff, and it's good. I mean, if you're a business, like we're talking about Brandon Moreno, like as a Mexican, you just got to do it. You just have to. I know there's a lot of business owners and restaurant owners and stuff like that. That everyone's down, everyone's complaining, but I think not a lot of people are delivering. Not a lot of people are doing a lot about it. They're just kind of like waiting for handouts from stimulus checks or whatever. And I mean, and as us,
tamales coming too, right? Next week.
Because we had a slow week, and I'm like, you know what, we're here anyway. Tamales are pain in the ass to make. It's a lot of labor, but we're all here anyways. And if it's slow, let's go make some tamales, man. And I got hit up by probably like 30 people. They're like, let's go. I'm in.
There we go.
So it'll be good.
Nice.
Oh, nice little elbows here. Yeah.
So that helps to drum up a little bit of extra business.
For sure. Yeah. So if we get the tamales going this week, I mean, we can ship all over the island. Ooh, Moreno is looking good, man.
I'll do my usual drive down. I'll drive down.
For sure. Yeah, appreciate that, man.
Do you still have the jalapeno poppers?
We do still have some. Yeah.
Those are good. Have to order one of those. Those are my favorite.
Yeah, those are good, right? Those are going really well. I've been eating those like a lot lately because I just love them too.
I've only had that one time where I've never thought about it. I usually come after fish tacos.
Yeah,
and you're like,
fish tacos.
Let me hook you up with some jalapeno poppers.
Yeah, that's right.
I was kind of like a little bit skeptical, like really?
Like, what the hell is that? Yeah.
Yeah, but they're good, man. I love them. Huh? They've stuck in my mind ever since.
I mean, we don't have them all the time either. We do have them. Oh, let's go. Shit, sorry, man. Yeah. Did you see that? Are we lagging or what's up?
I think maybe we're slightly, I also missed it. He took him down. Did he hit him? What
he clipped him on the chin and he wobbled him to the ground and jumped on him. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's beautiful. Let's go, Moreno. I would love that. I would love to see that. Yeah. Sometimes when somebody doesn't like someone, when they dislike someone so much, it throws them off their game as well, right?
Yeah.
Like when they hate somebody, they're just like, oh my God, he's strong though.
Very strong.
Oh, look at that underhook. Eesh. He didn't like getting clipped. I don't think he's ever been.
Yeah.
Did you see? Was it? I think it was Figueiredo and Joseph Benavidez, and he just smashed him twice. Right?
Yeah.
That's tough. Dave, you good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Just
sorry.
checking.
I'm watching. I'm listening to you guys. It's just
No, that's cool. That's cool. I wasn't sure. I'm just testing out this new software, so I'm just seeing if it works. All good.
two streams.
So Brandon Moreno, man, Brandon Moreno is looking good. I love it.
He took the first round
Easily. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, nice.
Looking good, dude.
That.
Looking good. Yeah.
Look,
That was a beauty. Check this out. Blam.
Oh, no,
See that? Was a jab too? Yeah. Just a stiff jab on the face. I love it. The legs went out. That's definitely 1-0 for Brandon Moreno, man. Love it. My wife just went to the shop because one of my guys called in sick for the third day in a row. Awesome.
Corona.
Yeah. Welcome to my life. Yeah. It's like, yeah, I'm calling in sick. Okay, for the third day in a row. Thanks for that. Appreciate it.
Yeah, then you have to make it up.
Yeah, exactly.
There we go. Boye McGregor, July 10th.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm like 10 seconds behind you, 5 seconds behind you. Yeah, there you go. Okay. I still think McGregor, he can pull it out. I think so. I think if he can get over the calf kick, I think he can do it.
Yeah.
I mean,
He was winning, and
I think he's better, and he was winning. Yeah.
He was winning. Yeah.
But that calf kick just threw him off his game and just mangled him.
Oh, look at that.
Oh my God. Oh, come on.
So
he's got some real strength, huh?
Yeah, he's strong, dude. That's what I was saying. Like, this town is just a wrestling town. Like I don't know, it's a crazy strength town. I can't remember where I seen that, but it was something, yeah. Like, it's this town that's what they do. They're known for this in Brazil, apparently. But yeah, he's down one round for sure, man. Moreno's looking good. Moreno's got slick jiu-jitsu though as well. But you would imagine Figueiredo, Brazilian guy, he's probably got solid jiu-jitsu as well.
Yeah. Oh, you could tell when he went first down to the ground. He's got some good.
Yeah. For sure. So we're just gonna let this happen. Come on, guys. He's trying to catch his breath and try to get his wits again. I think. Moreno's not even. Yeah. Maybe he's just hoping the ref stands him up.
Well, Figueiredo also has.
Also
has a submission slightly in there.
Does he have his neck?
Oh, he let go of it. Yeah. But yeah, he had his neck there.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, back in.
So one of my buddies who's watching this as well, he said that we're in Taiwan about 2 minutes behind lag wise. That's crazy.
Really?
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah.
Ow. On the tailbone.
Yeah. Ouch. Oof.
Another one. What the hell?
There's another.
Yeah,
that's what it looks like from this position.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Jeez. Okay. People are smiling like, what? Come on, Moreno, let's go.
Oh, look at this. Oh, he only has one.
Oh, he held the fence. Okay. There we go. Are we in? Got one hook in. Okay, so he knows what to do, yeah. But he's in. He's on top, in the guard. Hey, he's not even closing the guard. Okay, but this looks good, right? If they stay like this, he looks good. Looks good for Moreno, man. I like it.
That's round 2 for Moreno.
Yeah.
Right.
If he stays in top, for a couple of minutes for sure. Yeah.
And then you'll have the first Mexican champion.
Man, let's go, baby. I love
Mexico.
it. Yeah, from Tijuana, man.
Yeah.
The border town.
Where are you? Where's your family originally from?
My family's from Guadalajara.
Okay.
Canelo, I think is from there as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, Guadalajara. The soccer is huge. Boxing is also quite big. Yeah. Because we had. I don't know how much you guys watched boxing back in the day, but when I was growing up, we used to watch Julio Cesar Chavez all the time.
Oh yeah,
of course.
And it was crazy because he was like 89 or 93-0 or something crazy. And before he lost, I think he lost to Oscar De La Hoya when De La Hoya was in his prime.
Yeah.
But that was crazy, man. That's got to be the best win streak, I would think.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I was a big boxing fan up until I think around like 21, 22. Like, this is now like 20 some years ago. I'm 44, so where I saw UFC is like back in the day. I saw UFC and that, the excitement, how dynamic it was, all the different ways to win. Once I saw a couple of UFCs, I kind of switched over. I paid attention to boxing, but
well, I remember when
not in the way that I used to.
I remember when UFC started, and they had it on some obscure cable channel in Taiwan, and I watched number 1 and 2 and 3.
Yeah, I mean, I remember watching it the first ones when I was I was maybe elementary school, maybe late or junior high-ish. But yeah, look at this.
Yeah, look at his eyebrow.
Let's go.
Look at Moreno's eyebrow, man.
Oh, he's got the Jędrzejczyk going on there. That's not good, man.
The hematoma.
Yeah. He's got the Joanna Toma.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's the way to go.
He's got the Joanna Toma, man. That's not good.
Eyebrow.
Well, he's taking 2 rounds. It's a hematoma.
Oh, hematoma. Oh.
Yeah.
So basically a lump.
Yeah, it's just like a swelling.
Yeah, the blood is pooling up in there.
Aaron, if it gets hit too many times, the hematoma gets hit, it'll kind of explode. And also it can get bigger and block your eye.
Oh, you got the fence.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, did he get his eye there? Yeah, no, he grabs the fence, man. Look at this. Like super duper obvious grab. Tries to grab it twice. That's a tough one, man. Damn. Okay.
That's not too bad.
Come on, Brandon. Let's go. He's hurt. He looks a little bit hurt. Yeah. Come on, Brandon. This is a fight, man. I love it.
Well, it's now Figueiredo either needs to finish it or win every round from here on out.
Yeah, for sure. It's 2-0 for sure. It has to be. Yeah. Even right now, Brandon's got the center of the octagon, so that's something. Come on, man.
It does feel a little bit like the momentum is, or the what's called the momentum has changed.
Yeah, for sure.
Figueiredo now seems a little bit looser. Than
yeah. So we can look
that
at those
switch
shots
around with one punch,
Yeah. Damn, Leon Edwards, that punch, dude, almost.
That
was
if only
close,
it were
dude.
if only it were like 30 seconds earlier, even.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
that was slick, eh?
Yeah. Beautiful.
Come on.
Come on.
See what he's doing with his leg?
Let's go. Oh, the triangle. Yeah. That looks good.
Here we go.
Let's go. Come on, baby. Let's go.
That's it.
Got him?
Body triangle and
let's go. Yeah. But he's got his hand in there, right?
And
he's got his hand in there to create a little space.
Yeah.
just yank his head off. Is he going out? No.
Oh,
come on.
out of it.
Yeah. He's.
But
I mean,
he's got that
he
really
turned the neck.
strong
He's
lock
fighting
on
the
his body,
hands.
though.
Yeah.
He's got that strong lock on his body.
Which is good, but also like if he gets out of it, his legs are going to be toast, right?
Depends
So,
though. If you've trained it like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Here we go.
Here we go. Here
Come
we go.
on.
Here we go. Here we go.
Got him.
Here we go.
Got him. We're going.
There,
under the
that's
neck
it.
there.
That's it.
That's
Did
it.
he?
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh
We
yeah,
got a
he's
Mexican
under.
champ.
Under the neck. Hey.
Yeah.
Yes, he's out.
That's it.
Yeah. All right, the Mexican champion, baby.
Nice, eh?
Yes. All right, we got our first champion.
Rear
He's
naked
got the.
choke.
I love it. I love it. I think I'm about 10 seconds behind you guys here, but yeah, that's
How's
fantastic.
How's
I don't
that?
know, man. I don't know. My buddy said in Canada it's 2 minutes ahead. I don't know what's going on here. Let's see. I don't know. Like mine is
Well,
on
that's
live.
Taiwan too, Ed.
How long it takes to ping the info across the world, right?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Right. Because it's not just pinged directly; it has to go through certain kind of networks to get here.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. So maybe in Nahu we're on a faster node. Or something.
Yeah.
Did you eat cereal? Yeah, all right. My daughter had her cereal. Now she's going to have ice cream. All right, Brandon Moreno, baby. I can't believe he did that. He looked good.
That's finally sunk in.
Yeah, that's
Did it?
fantastic. Yes, I love it.
Hey, you see
So-
how he got him? He got him on that.
Yeah. The rear naked choke. Yeah. Veal.
All right, I gotta do what I
Naked-
usually do when there's a chance.
This is it. I was waiting for it. John's got to do it. John's got to get in there.
So
Mexico.
we got this. Our house is full of fitness equipment because my wife is a trainer.
Yeah.
We picked up this. This standing punching bag thing. I'll show you.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Where
Yeah.
is it? Where is it? Hold on. I want to find it. Fucking hell, where is it? Hold on.
That's what I usually do when I'm at home.
Look at that. We got it. You guys are dope. Keep doing more of these. All right. We got a nice comment there. Appreciate that. Let's go. I love it. Brandon Moreno. Viva Mexico, cabrones. Yes. We got it. We got our champ. We got to look at Paul Felder, man. He's going nuts. Let's go. Uh-oh. Are we good on sound? What's up?
I'll show you something cool, actually.
All right, do it. Okay. You guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. The sound cut for a second there. Yeah. Figueiredo. Let's go, Brandon. What is this? No, what is that? Undersun?
Yeah, I'll show you.
Look at this first Mexican champion, baby. Oh, shoot. I saw your post, John. What is that thing? I was going to ask you about that. It's like those resistance bands or what?
Yeah, man, it's great. You know, you hook them on your foot. You can hit every muscle this way, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Right?
Look at
You
this.
can do
Looking
you
good,
can do
John.
every muscle group that way, like this too.
Oh,
right?
okay. Oh, like the push-up steel. Oh, beautiful. Like,
Right. So, and they have 5 different resistance levels. Anyway, Moreno, New Mexican champ.
yeah, baby. Look at this.
Hyped up.
Woo! I am, man. Hey, we got one, baby. Let's go. This guy's little daughter there with headphones on. I love it, man. Oh, man, that's so
Hey,
awesome.
I think I was right. I called round 3.
Did you? I think you did,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah.
Moreno.
You did. Oh, my
Remember?
God. You need to spend some money. Moreno round 3. We got to
TKO,
go
I
back.
didn't call a submission.
Yeah,
so
submission. That rear naked was
off there.
ridiculous, man. Yes, I can't believe it. It's beautiful. So now all the Mexicans, you know what the UFC is loving is all the Mexicans. They're gonna buy up all that Moreno gear, man. When the World Cup comes around, Mexico is one of the countries that buys up most of the Mexico jerseys, but it sells the most. So when Mexico is in danger of not making the World Cup, FIFA is kind of like, what are we doing here? We need Mexico to be in there, man, because they make that money off the Mexicans buying the gear. Mexicans are proud, baby. We love it. Looking good.
That's right.
Brandon Moreno.
Look how happy he is, man.
Oh, yeah, of course, man.
He did something that nobody else from his country's ever done.
I love it. I love it. We're all listening. Wow. Viva Mexico. All right. I love it.
Viva Mexico.
You got it. That's the thing, man. That's like when you're Mexican, that's like ingrained in it. That's grilled into your brain, man. That's what Mexicans yell, baby. That's I love it. I can't believe he won that. Unbelievable. I love it. Beautiful. It's beautiful. I love it. First Mexican born, baby. I love it.
It's kind of fitting how he used classic jiu-jitsu to take down the Brazilian, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Beautiful rear naked and,
that was beautiful. And
body triangle with a sleeve.
Yeah, the body triangle was beautiful. Jeez. Yeah. Oh, my God. Dominated. Viva la raza. I love it.
Viva la raza? What's Viva la raza?
Long live the race.
Nice.
Long live the race. I mean, that's another common phrase.
Long live the race.
Long live the race, man. Viva la raza.
I don't know what he said.
Yeah, well, that's what people. That's like a super common phrase, man. Viva la raza, yeah. Long live the race. Yeah.
Good thing we're all the same race, eh?
Yeah, it is. It's the best. It's funny, but it's just Mexicans. It's just Mexican, man.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean it's the race? I thought you meant runner race.
Yeah, no, like the Mexican race, like our race. Yeah, like long live our race type deal. Yeah.
Hey, my boy Aaron just asked, who do you think is the best MMA fighter in the world? And it's hard to answer that kind of question, isn't it? But what do you reckon? Who's the most dominant fighter in UFC at the moment?
Oh shoot, I'd say Usman probably, man.
Usman.
I think
John
Usman.
Jones, right? John Jones has.
That's true. That's true. John Jones.
Currently active,
Yeah, I probably.
What about that Russian guy or Kazakh guy who just retired? What was his name?
Hamzat? Oh, Khabib.
Yeah.
He was.
He was good, right?
Yeah, Khabib for sure. But I mean, I wanted to see Khabib and it would have been cool to see Khabib and Usman.
Conor. Didn't he fight Conor or not? I can't remember. I think
Khabib dominated Conor. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, Conor won one round, and it's the only round that Khabib's ever lost in his career. So yeah, that was tough.
Yeah, Conor made it 4 rounds with him, but
Khabib
just he was
so probably the
specialty and nobody could
fighter right now is that Brazilian lady, right? Amanda Nunes.
Oh yeah, that's true too. Yeah, Amanda Nunes. Yeah, but I think I hate to say, but I think the women's divisions are a little bit like look at Valentina, right?
Yeah.
That division is not very
right. Yeah, it's
not very. It's not stacked. Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, some of the men's divisions are just because the men's divisions have been around for I don't know how many years. Has it been 20, 30 years?
How about the heavyweight guy from Nigeria? What do you reckon? He's pretty good, right?
Oh, Francis Ngannou. He's from Cameroon. Yeah, he's very good. He's very good, but he's only just got the belt. So he's only just he lost to Stipe the first time. So he's gonna have a good one. Look at these guys, the Nelk boys. Yeah, see, when they show that, I don't know who those guys are, dude.
I have no idea.
No clue, right? I must be getting old, man. I have no clue who that is. Yeah.
So John, I'm not sure if you know the story behind Adesanya, and so because he grew up in New Zealand, born in Nigeria, and I in New Zealand, we love to claim him, and we've given him every accolade, and he's put the gym he trains in Auckland is now like super in the spotlight, and the trainers are all like sought after. But you know why he started?
City Kickboxing, right?
Yeah, City. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's him.
And but it's kind of slightly embarrassing, and that when they dive deep in there, he says, "Oh, why did you start?" He goes, "Because I was bullied relentlessly at school because I was black."
Oh, really?
So,
oh,
yeah,
shoot.
so
Okay, is that what he said? Okay.
Yeah. So it's kind of, on one hand, it's fantastic we've got a champion, but on the other hand, the fact that he was bullied into starting kickboxing is kind of embarrassing,
Well, I mean,
the thing is that this is true of a lot of people,
GSP
irrespective of race too, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. But I think like GSP also had that, man. GSP started karate because he was getting bullied, man. A lot of people get into it because they're getting bullied, and I think, I think.
But I can imagine too, New Zealand. Like, what is the the population is majority white, right?
Yeah, but there's a lot of Maori as well in New Zealand. I mean, there's 10 or 15%. So, and he grew up in Rotorua, which is a large. It's a very multi-ethnic kind of place. I guess just the fact that he's just a very different-looking guy compared to the average Kiwi.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But have you ever seen such a talented kickboxer in the UFC? I don't think so. I think
no.
He's
No,
really
for sure.
taken it to a new level, and just such precision and such balance, and all the fakes and all the kind of the guile that he brings to it is really unseemly.
Yeah. I think.
Kickboxer, but I think no level above.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think the only other kickboxer who's good as well like that is Wonder Boy. Yeah, Wonder Boy's good. Yeah, but it's a different style as well. I don't know how deep you dug into Adesanya, but apparently he was down in New Zealand and he was just crushing everybody, and he needed more fights, and he went to China.
Yeah.
The Chinese people brought him over to China.
Yeah,
and they brought him in basically just to get his ass kicked, and he just killed everybody. And then by the end, he was learning Chinese. He speaks decent Chinese apparently, and he they called him the Black Dragon. That was his nickname. Hei Long. That was his nickname, man, because they loved him, man. They loved him in China.
Yeah, so he paid his dues. He wasn't getting paid much money. I mean, when I say he fought for not much purse.
Yeah,
he fought a lot of games, and he just kept at it, and I think that was a good grounding.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and I think he's basically he's almost undefeated, right? Like he lost his last fight, but that was moving up to Yan. But aside from that MMA, he was pretty much undefeated until then. Yeah, he's incredible too. Yeah. Here we go, man. Connor, I think Connor can do it. I got a bottle of Proper 12 waiting for that, but we can't. I don't know. Hopefully, we'll see. I'm optimistic. I mean, it depends a lot on this weekend, man. It depends a lot on this weekend. If people are going around and doing their thing for Dragon Boat, then it's going to be a little bit of longer wait.
Crazy.
How's business for you, man? For you, Dave, during this whole thing?
Well, I mean,
is it affected? No, up, no, down, I mean, good.
For on my.
Is there fighting?
No, Nick's not there. So my particular business isn't affected at all.
Okay, well, great.
Yeah. In fact, in terms of so I do two. I may have explained to you before.
Yeah, for sure.
I do two. My business is basically two things, right? So one half is working for Cactus Communications, so we run their Taiwan operation, and the other half is anything related to biotechnology. So I write reports on the biotech industry. I work for the Taiwan Bioindustry Organization, helping them prepare for events and helping them to do stuff. I write reports for trade offices and stuff like that, or I just do kind of like little projects, little marketing projects in biotech. So that side of it hasn't really been affected. The Cactus Communications, the manuscript editing side of it that we run their business for, that actually goes up during lockdown.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's great.
People
are at home more or whatever, so that actually goes up. So that side has not. It's either steady or slight rise. And then from my wife's end, man, she's killing it. I gotta say.
Okay, yeah, that's great. That's fantastic. Yeah. No, that's good. Yeah, we see you're posting your videos of. Yeah, well, it sounds weird, but yeah.
And,
yeah.
She would be if she's doing.
That's great, man. That's great. You got to just clear out a spare room and just go hard on that one. Then
we just do it in the living room.
Yeah. That's great. That's fantastic.
It's I don't know. It's kind of survival of the fittest, you could say, because there are so many.
Yeah, it really is.
Out there.
Yeah,
and she does well, so she's sort of, she's getting a lot of viewers or attendees. And those who are a bit late to start up or don't have quite the profile as she does, they're not doing so well.
Yeah, I know that you have to in the business, you got to develop your, take care of your clients and develop your brand and stuff. And same for us. Again, we're not doing like super fantastic, but I mean, I know a lot of places that are just now starting to do the online thing, and it's just like it's too late. Yeah. And then also, what a lot of the restaurants are doing is just like, hey, you can order directly from me. Here's my line, or here's my, whatever. But there's no menu. There's nothing to look at. So what we did is we built our online system last year, and we just kind of released it this year. And it's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. Yeah.
I mean, I'll look around, in Neihu or anywhere in Taiwan. Obviously, there's restaurants everywhere.
Yeah.
And some of these kind of mid-level restaurants, they're stuck. They don't have anywhere to go. They just got a sign on the door saying, why die? And that's it.
Yeah, exactly.
And then,
yeah.
It's just sad.
It is sad. I mean, to just, I don't know, to just be like, just order from me directly. Yeah, we're still open. Just order from me. It's like, no, you got to be like, here's the link. Everything's organized. You can contactless payment, whatever you want, right? So it's definitely tough.
They might have a telephone number on the door.
Yeah. Or message me on Facebook or PM me to order your food or something. It's like you got to do something, man. You can't just sit around. Yeah. I mean, obviously, I hope people survive and stuff, and it's going to be tough and I think some places are going to go for sure. But hopefully, it's not that long, right? Hopefully, it's not too long of a. It's been a month already. I don't even know. Time's weird now. Yeah. It's been about a month since level 3.
Early May it started, so it's been a month.
Yeah. So I mean, we'll see how it goes. Yeah.
So I mean, if you look at the trajectory, hopefully it'll be by mid-July, if there's been no disasters, mid-July we should be down to double digits. Yeah.
I hope so. Yeah. I'm a little worried about the dragon boat thing because I mean I saw the news where everybody was going. Everybody's gone to wherever down south or whatever. So that's tough.
Do people not realize what's going on? Are they stupid? Or?
I don't understand. I don't understand how. I mean, I think even the news.
I think there's also a couple of elements at play, right? Is that the reality is that if this was a more deadly virus, then I think that people would be more careful.
Yeah, but hey,
but you're not talking about a deadly virus like
but
like for most of us, we're at no risk at all. And so particularly young people, how can you convince young people who are at zero, like almost 0% risk?
Here's the weird thing though. Taiwan has
staying home month after month.
Yeah. I know. It's crazy. But what's with Taiwan's high death rate right now? I don't get it.
I don't know. I think we were talking about that a little bit before. What do you think, John?
My guess would be two things: is that the numbers that we are seeing are very low, and they're very low because these are just these are the reported numbers. Like these are the people who tested positive. They're not testing a lot of people. So basically, when we were up there at like 600 a day. Right, 500-600 a day. I think you had tens of thousands of people who had COVID, right?
Probably,
Now on top of that, you have a big old population, and you also have like the people who were dying. They're elderly, and also people with underlying conditions. And for instance, one of the things that really bothers me, actually, you know, and a lot of people will say it's fat shaming even to say it, but I think that's garbage. There was a report in one of the papers that a 30-year-old woman had died. And look, it's striking. She had no underlying health conditions. And look, it's striking people indiscriminately. And then I see a whole bunch of people calling for a lockdown on the basis of that one report, right? When a couple of days later, it was reported that she was morbidly obese, right? So the one case in Taiwan of somebody who died young, she was, and I'm not saying that she deserves it, because that's how a lot of people will react. I'm not saying that at all.
You know what my theory
is that for most of us, we're at no risk, and there seems to be this kind of inflammatory response that the coronavirus creates a kind of, it grafts on top of an already underlying inflammatory condition, because that's what obesity is. Yeah. It's an inflammatory condition, and it hijacks that, and it basically feeds in like a feedback loop with that underlying condition of obesity. Or, it could be anything where dementia is an inflammatory response in your brain, right? And once there's that underlying structure of inflammation in the body, you're at heightened risk, and that's what I think goes on with the high.
Here comes Adesanya.
High death rate.
Just before Adesanya comes, here's my theory on the high death rate. A lot of it is from the Wanhua super spreader, and these guys were too shamed to go to the doctor early enough because they didn't want to break the news to their family. But they were seeing, prostitutes.
Well, nobody wants to say, hey, sorry, I did get COVID from, going out and sleeping with some hookers, right? So
So I think that's because I think that really, people are going to the doctor way too late, and then
that makes
it was already substantially spread. Like when they were doing the tests, once it had started to spread, they said, they were randomly taking people off the street and testing them. They said 3% of everybody in Wanhua that they tested had COVID. Right?
Really? Okay.
That's a lot. Yeah.
That's
and they did that for
a
couple of days, like 3%. And those people went all around the island. So we have no real idea what the real death rate is. What we do know is in the United States, and the United States probably would be higher than Taiwan because the levels of obesity and underlying conditions are higher. We know that it's something like 0.4% death rate. That's what the CDC announced a little while ago, 0.4%. And that's why people are not going to be compliant. Because when the vast majority of people are not in any risk, and I'm not saying they're right, I'm just just speaking, what I think to be the truth is that when the vast majority of people, particularly young people, like now I'm in the middle of my life. When I was 20 and somebody tells me that I have to spend month after month at home, my response would be like, you know what I mean? You're not going to tell me what to do. I'm going to go hang out with my buddies. You know what I mean? I'm going to go tear some stuff up. And that's actually, that's the response that a lot of young people should have.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
I'm not saying like in terms of like I'm encouraging them to go do it. But I remember how I was when I was
the mindset.
The mindset is that you don't want to be controlled.
Yeah, you're like
you
whatever.
You don't want an authority telling you what to do. And there's an advantageousness about that mindset.
All right, is that right? Are you guys watching this?
I
love that. What do you guys think of that walkout, man?
Oh, he's
I got all caught up. I got all caught up in my little.
He has like a Raiden mask and a Raiden hat or whatever. I don't know. It's pretty cool though.
Yeah.
What do you think, Dave? You said he's gonna.
Cultural appropriation. How dare you wear what do you call those things? A coolie hat.
Oh, okay.
I think it's great.
Yeah. No,
you were saying before, you said that it's a stain on New Zealand. That's the reason that he started to fight. But that's how change happens.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah,
sure. He's an idol. He's a hero. That's how cultural change happens. He's like, he's novelty expressed, right?
Yeah, he's
New
Zealand.
Yeah. He got New Zealand. He won the sort of Athlete of the Year award a few years ago, which is very unusual for we've never had anyone in the fighting sports win it. It's usually the All Blacks or
All Blacks are huge. Yeah.
And in his speech, he sort of, it was good. He was saying, don't cut down tall poppies. Don't be afraid to succeed and be the best you can. It was quite a good speech. And
he's a great guy. I love him.
I
love him. He's good
too, right?
Yeah, I do like him a lot. Yeah. I got to say, this fight is all the great fights we've seen already. This fight's going to be a good one too, man. It's going to be great.
I'm going to see if I can wake up my sweet sleeping wife.
But that's very much how how the West, not that there's not still problems, but
for sure,
countries overcame their racism. It's like the way that I grew up is that I remember I would go home. I'm Canadian too, right?
Yeah,
like
for sure, me too. Yeah,
I'd go home after school and I would watch The Cosby Show. Then I'd watch Different World. You know what I mean? I'd go into my room and listen to rap and hip hop.
Yeah, I loved it. Yeah. Ghetto Boys, baby. Ghetto Boys.
And what happens is that you have several generations of that. You're identifying with Black people. You're identifying with that culture. You know, in sports and entertainment and movies, right? Basically, you identify across races, and that's the biggest boon against racism and discrimination that you could have.
Yeah, no, I think so. And I agree. You're a smart guy, man. There's not that many things I disagree with that you say. I mean, it's true. And I also, what you were saying earlier before this starts, you got to keep in some kind of shape. I mean, right now I'm not in the best shape I've ever been in, but I mean, I'm still okay. And I mean, if
you're a busy man too.
Yeah, you get busy. Yeah. But you got to get to, you got to take care of yourself, and, you got to take care of what you eat and, what you put in your body and stuff. And you got to do it. You got to do it, man.
I think that's actually the biggest lesson of this pandemic. Yeah. And a lot of people disagreed with me. I'm outspoken in my own way. But I remember when I first started when I started hearing about this pandemic and the statistics and the studies started to come out, and there's a lot of fear. I understand why they're afraid. I don't want to get it either. But
nobody wants to get it, of course.
Yeah, but you start to realize, okay, like just not just for COVID, but for everything, being inactive, being obese, those are huge problems going forward. If you can overcome them in your own life, your quality of life dramatically goes up. And I think that this pandemic drives that home in a way that we kind of understood intuitively, but never fully understood.
You want to watch?
Yeah, I agree. No, I agree 100% with you, man, because I mean, the main thing is you got to give your body that fighting chance, right? I mean, because like I was saying, I don't know, my daughter got a flu a little while ago. It was a few years ago, and she wasn't feeling good, so I took her to the doctor, and the doctor was saying, she's got the flu. It's pretty contagious. How are you feeling? And I'm like, I look like crap, and I'm like, normal, right? And he's just like, you feel tired or anything? I'm like, yeah, I'm tired, but I'm working my ass off, so it is what it is, right? And then they went in and they did the little swab thing. They're like, oh, the nurse is just going to test you for the flu real quick. Like, okay, so I sit down, and then they take that little Q-tippy thing and then went like up the nose, and I was like, whoa, okay. And then they're like, oh yeah, you've got the same virus as her, so you should actually be really sick and bedridden. And I was like, man, I got no time for that shit, And he's just like, I mean, damn, okay. I'm like, what are you talking about? There are no sick days for me. And he's just like, okay, well, let me give you some meds that make you feel a little bit better. I'm like, all right, I'll take that. Here we go, boys.
Well,
these guys
it's like anything.
Not like each other. Yeah,
they don't. But you never know how you're going to interact with the virus. It's like me.
For sure.
I'm barely ever sick. And the only time that I even had a cold in the last 5 years was the one that killed half of my system. Otherwise, I don't get sick.
On the other side.
So you never know how it's going to affect you.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I agree, man.
In this division.
Yeah, no, it's tough. I mean, you look at like Hamza and those Cody Garbrandt, they're in better shape than I am, and they got it bad. So yeah, you can never tell, right? So there's always that
No,
And then
But
there's
you're right.
the,
You're giving yourself, as you said, a fighting chance.
you got to give it a
right?
fighting
by,
chance. Yeah.
by
Yeah.
being active
Yeah.
and also eating
That's
correctly.
nice.
I think that's the biggest thing that might affect people in Taiwan is
Yeah.
that even though people eat more vegetables than Americans do, the
Yeah.
overall diet is unhealthy.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
Yep.
There's a few places, like for instance, your food, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Where's this?
Which is you guys make from scratch. You guys don't use any preservatives.
Tommy blueberries.
Right? Like,
I
I eat your food, right?
Yeah,
When I go out, but otherwise I
yeah.
cook at home.
Oh,
Everything I make is at home.
Oh, so he meant to do that.
Yo, oh, look at this. Yeah, no, I think so. For me too, like I've been eating my food twice a day for a month and I'm feeling good, like a lot of the times I just want to get out of there and just do something else, but you just can't right now. So it's been good.
Come on. Triangle.
So Vittori looks big and strong, right? So let's see what we got.
It's taking him down.
Yeah. But that's what he has to do. He has to do that because on the feet, Adesanya has got the striking and he's got, the length. He's looking good. But on his back is when he's had problems, right? Like the only time he's lost was when Yan was just so strong. Catch him.
I think that's also Yan did expose something.
Yeah, he did for sure. Yeah.
In Adesanya's game is that he's not great off of his back.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. The first fight they had was a pretty close one as well. Yeah, yeah.
Very, yeah.
He snatch his neck. What are we doing? Ooh, those Travis Brown elbows, man. Those are rough.
Well, they're back on, even par now.
Yeah, for sure. And again, Vittori, he's looking good. He's very good. I mean, it wouldn't be surprising, but he's just, I don't know. He's like next level, man. I love that guy. He's great.
Yes.
That guy that was very good, but then he got
Ooh.
No, Danimal won against.
And to hit Izzy is tough. Just to hit him in the head, it's going to be tough.
Very.
Yeah.
Hey, watch this with me. This is the last fight. Yeah. It's the last fight of this.
Yeah, Adesanya's hard to hit, man. It's hard to hit.
Yeah, look at that head movement, huh?
Yeah, head movement is nice. Yeah.
Thing of beauty.
Yeah, he's just, Look at that.
He's
it's like Muhammad Ali, dude.
Right?
It's like Muhammad Ali, man. Damn. He knows it too. He's the style bender, man. We love him. He's so confident too.
Well, yes. I mean, it's
so confident.
This is the final fight of the night.
Ooh. Here we go. It's looking good, man. It's pretty even. What do you guys think? Izzy's a little better on the feet, a little more elusive.
Oh yeah. I mean, he's his original division, right?
Yeah.
He can sort of just shine in all his feigning and fakes and switching stances and all the stuff he does.
He's also got
Ooh, that was beautiful.
Vittori's right leg. It's made Vittori slower.
And it's early, right? Like
early,
first round. Yeah. How's that juicy tango there, Dave? Good stuff.
Good stuff.
Yeah, don't get drunk. 3 bottles.
Thank you, Domi. My little boy says, "Don't get drunk, Dad."
It looks like a snake when it's usually do. It looks like a snake when it's in the mouth.
Here we go. 8 seconds. I mean, I would say Izzy's got that round for sure.
I think
the takedown. The takedown was, Oh, look at that! Look at that!
Where's my corner?
Yeah, exactly.
In the heat of the moment, he couldn't find his. Sorry.
He couldn't find his corner.
Yeah, both of them are standing, right? Both of them, none of them are going to sit. They want to show that they're not tired.
Yeah.
Looking good.
God, easy. Nice God.
Yeah,
that's
for
his,
sure.
that's his
Yeah,
signature
yeah,
move with those lower thigh kicks, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
He's so elusive, and he's so good with angles, right? He's great.
Yeah.
And he's so confident.
Yeah.
Yeah. This guy's really confident. Yeah.
So how did he?
Look at him go after that leg too.
Yeah.
It's another one.
You got the family going there, eh? All right. Hi.
We'll get Sharon on your podcast eventually, Eddie.
Yeah, man. We'll do it. We'll get it done for sure.
We want to make it
do a wing one.
And,
That's good. Yeah.
We're all there eating your wings, you know what I'm saying?
Sounds good. We'll do it. We'll get it done. We'll get it done for sure. She's watching the fights with you. That's pretty impressive. Yeah. Ooh, Izzy got popped a little bit there. Doesn't like it. It's kind of like the bull and the matador right now, you know, like he's just kind of letting him swing and pushing his punch away. Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's tough though, because Vittori's got some power, right?
Yeah.
You know, he's got power.
Who do you think?
It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. That leg, eh? Yeah. Yep.
So you can see Vittori's right leg has already got a red mark on it, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
From getting hit.
Yep. Oh, those Travis Brown elbows, man. Those are killer. If he just waits there and just wails on that, that's tough, man. Remember when Travis Brown, who did he put out? I think Andrei Arlovsky. He beat somebody, and just those elbows, he just came on raining down on him. It was crazy.
That was a thing.
That was crazy. Yeah.
And then Travis Brown went on that long losing streak.
Yeah, that skid, right? And then he hooked up with Ronda Rousey, and he's like, I'm done anyway. Yeah. Now they're married, and Ronda's making the money. Ronda Rousey making that bank.
What's she doing now?
She went to WWE. I'm not sure if she's still there because I don't watch it very much. But yeah, she went there for some big money.
I think gradually, as she went there, and they gradually put together a farm, right? So
okay, yeah, she brought over Shayla Baszler or something, right? Like her 4 horsewoman, whatever. Who was it? Who are the other ones? Yeah, Jessica.
So they have all these animals too, right?
Yeah. So it's good. It's good. I mean, I think it's a good option for UFC fighter to. I think Colby Covington would be great over there, teaming up a little bit with Kurt Angle protege type deal. I think it'd go well, and I think it's good money as well.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just worried that Adesanya, his hands are low, he'll get clipped coming in. You know?
Yeah.
Because he's elusive, but he's doing better. But I don't know. He's confident, like that.
Yeah, he's coming up a lot, right? So
yeah, that's true. That is true. His only MMA loss.
Yeah.
Oh, that leg is buckling, man.
Yeah, and imagine what that's going to do in rounds 4 and 5.
Yeah, right? He's just taking his time, taking his sweet time. Vittori really needs to just like blitz him, man, because I don't think he can just stay like that for 5 rounds. He's popping him though. He's got that. Look at this. Yeah, there you go. Not good. Travis Brown, baby. Oh, those must kill.
Yeah, Izzy's patient there.
Yep.
That's the thing. He's patient. He believes in his skills. He's technical. He's taking out that leg, right?
Yeah. I
think somewhere around 4 and 5, Izzy's going to light him up.
Got Bruce Buffer there.
Yeah.
Just chilling in the back. Yeah, the city kickboxing guys are great. They're doing so well, man. Actually, I was talking about that Brandon Moreno guy when he was on Tough. There was actually a guy from Izzy's stable there called Kai Kara France, who's also really good. He's in the UFC as well. He's good. Same division. Same division as flyweight 125. Brandon Moreno's the new champ. Ooh,
Mexico.
it's tough. Yeah.
Talk about the alley guys. Yeah.
Well,
He's got that reach. Yeah.
Izzy's got the first two rounds.
I think so. Yeah, it's close. I think Vittori's starting to get a little tired too, right? And his leg is getting mangled a little bit.
Yeah. It's also when you're not meeting with success, right? You're trying takedown after takedown. It's not working, right? You're throwing punches, but most of them aren't hitting. So you're not having success. It starts to demoralize you. Yeah, I think that's where he's at right now.
Probably, yeah.
What was that guy that Izzy fought? The guy he kept calling him like a Ricky Martin wannabe.
That's Paulo Costa.
Yeah. That was a good fight. I mean, because he was the villain, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that guy was supposed to fight, I believe, in the next month or two, and he pulled out because he said he's not getting paid enough, and he's doing the whole fighter pays stance thing right now. Yeah, I don't know. I think John Jones, he has a right to get money, to get some good money. John Jones, I mean, come on. That guy's he's the GOAT, basically, right? Paulo Costa, I mean, he's good. Is that Justin Bieber down there, right? That's crazy.
Canada.
Let's go. Yeah, for sure. Get that. Ooh, he almost caught him with a knee going in.
Another takedown.
Yeah. I mean, that's what he has to do, man. His corner is just like, you got to do it.
And the key is he needs to do something now that he's down here, right?
Yeah, true. Hey, we got a comment here. Hold up, let me pull it up. Got a COVID comment here. If COVID disappears, flu should disappear first because it is less contagious and has been researched during many years. Yeah, I mean, I don't think anything is going to disappear, but
nothing is going to disappear.
Yeah, nothing's going to disappear.
COVID will not disappear.
Yeah, it's not going to. I have a doctor friend, and SARS did, right? Yeah, that's true.
But SARS never made it out into the general population, right? Yeah. It was contained, right? Yeah. COVID is not contained.
I was actually here for SARS, and like you were saying, you can't tell a 25-year-old or whatever to stay home. Yeah, because at that time, people ask me, hey, you were here for SARS.
Oh, no.
How was that? Oh my gosh, he's got his back.
Damn.
Oh, he's got under his neck. It's under the neck.
Nice.
No, fight the hands. Fight the hands. Oh yeah. See, I've done that. I've tried that, and I've got my ribs crushed a couple times, man. That's so hard to do. That's amazing. And Izzy's so
also
long
too,
and
man,
wiry.
The one thing to go back to your previous point, though, SARS, the death rate was a lot higher.
Yeah, that's true, right? Yeah.
Right. Also, the infectivity was a lot lower. So, even though it's a coronavirus, it's a different, as they say, kettle of fish.
Yeah.
Right. So.
Shoot, heel hook? No way.
So that's the thing. Like, it's easier to compel people to stay at home and tell your kids to stay at home when something is more deadly. Right. But COVID is not that deadly. Okay. And that's not to say that it doesn't come with serious risk.
Sure.
It is more deadly than the flu, but it's not that deadly. And that's where, we've been in lockdown for 1 month. Like, I'm used to staying at home. I'm a homebody, a person who works mostly from home, and I find it hard.
Ooh.
Right? You're 20, 21, 22, 23, and they tell you, and it's different than Western countries too. People live in smaller spaces with their families.
Yeah, I mean, people are like, we got to stay home, but you got 3 floors, you got a front yard, backyard, you can barbecue, you can, you can do whatever you want, right? Here you got I'm living in my best place I've lived in, and it's just a 3-bedroom apartment, and it's still pretty small, man. Like it's not that big, right? And
me and Peggy, we live, we have 4 bedrooms, right?
Okay,
between 2 people, and I consider it small.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's like a lot of space for Taiwanese.
That's a lot.
People, right?
Your place is bigger than mine. Yeah.
and claustrophobic, right? And,
Oh, really?
And
Yeah,
lucky, and I'm lucky, right?
Oh,
so
Izzy's head snapped back. Yeah. No, your place looks fantastic, bro. I love
thanks,
it.
brother.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't say, I mean, I'm so used to living in a small place now. Now, this place is big for me. Yours is definitely bigger than mine. But yeah, it's crazy, dude.
But it's different than, the West, where you got your own house.
Even a typical bungalow is way bigger than this place. Yeah, bigger than my apartment. Yeah, and you've got your front yard and your backyard, and you've got, you can barbecue if you're at home. You can beers and barbecue, whatever, in the front porch, and here if you barbecue in the balcony, people are going to get pissed off, right? Because you're in an apartment.
Yeah. Hey, so guys, did that eye poke, accidental or not? Will that count against them?
No. The ref has to. You have to go around and say, "Hey, 1 point." So definitely not. Right. If he keeps doing it, then he'll get docked a point for sure.
Okay, but right now there's no loss of points.
Yeah, right now nothing.
I know that.
Look at that.
Vittoria's looking. I mean, just his face looks. He's looking. Oh, he must get hit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Wow, that could have been. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, sorry to hear that, Ariel. We just got another comment from Ariel saying that she's never tested positive, but been in contact with many with COVID, and some have died. So.
Oh, really? Oh, shoot. Sorry to hear that. Yeah. No, like we were saying that we think, it's nothing will ever disappear, and we all have to be safe. That's why we're hoping that that's why we're doing this remote, like usually people get together for the fights, but
did you see that?
I think
and that's an interesting thing too. Whatever
sure.
are my views of it, I find it strange. For instance, like I got a couple of friends or people that I know who are completely against lockdown, and they'll antagonize me about going out and wearing masks. And part of it is too, like, I'm a foreigner in Taiwan. If the Taiwanese government thinks that certain policies need to be put in place, I would be a complete jerk walking around unmasked, right? Like, it doesn't matter what I believe personally, right? Like, I run with my mask on, not because I believe that I have to, right? I'm out and about outside, and there's nobody around. You just do it because I'm in this country. I love this country.
Yeah, it's a great place, man. I love it here.
Yeah, and if that's what they think that we should do, then I'll respect their rules. And it doesn't really matter whether I agree or disagree. It's about respect.
Yeah, I mean, like I hate wearing it. It's not very comfortable, but I'm wearing it all the time. Like the only time I'm not wearing it is at my house, right?
Yeah. The only time that I would really break the rule is they say level 4. You know what a rule of level 4 is?
Masked in the house.
Masked in your own home.
In your own home.
I would break that rule.
That's silly. Yeah, that's
I'm not going to walk around like alone in my apartment with a mask on. That's crazy.
No, I think
I'm being good. You got the mask on. You're home alone in your 4-bedroom apartment.
Yeah, so I mean, and you'll know this, John. I mean, the latest research shows that the only risk really is in indoor spaces with bad ventilation.
Exactly.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah.
So in fact, that's kind of why your restaurants are shut down, Eddie. I mean, you'll know that. But
yeah, of course. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
So wearing a mask outside, actually, it's not going to make a difference. But what it's going to do is going to stop people going to other places, right?
Yeah.
So you can see the reasoning, and also Taiwan's quite crowded. So the research into outdoor crowded spaces is still kind of not settled, right? So there has been some outdoor crowded events where people got it, and so Taiwan's so densely populated, you never know. And so there's but certainly, I think I've used the subway once since this lockdown, and afterwards I thought that was pretty dumb. I shouldn't have done that. And I won't go in any indoor spaces that have a lot of people in them, because that's really,
for sure.
That's really the only risk.
Yeah, like I haven't been into the shopping malls or anything in over a month. Yeah, I haven't done anything.
Yeah. But outdoor, it's almost zero. But as I say, by making people wear masks, it's just going to keep them inside. So that's good.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. Agree.
You know,
Agree,
one
man.
has to venture into, like, I go to Costco every couple of weeks. I go
Yeah.
to Carrefour.
Yeah, yeah.
But I go to the one with the big ceilings, right? Because
Yeah.
you have a lot of volume of air. You know,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
go into the
It's all
small
about air volume.
supermarkets.
That's
Yeah,
true.
it's-
Yeah,
When
exactly.
there's a big volume of air, the chance of indoor transmission is a lot less.
Yeah.
Right. And I also try to go like early in the morning when it first opens
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Yeah, you got to do it when there's no people around, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for us, I haven't been even to a shopping mall to like a Carrefour or anything because, you know, we just get our you know, stuff from distributors, right? And it's got them down. Come on. Oh, nice. What a beautiful push off the fence, man. Adesanya's just, he's so aware.
Yeah.
He's so aware of what's going on.
Ariel is a, or
What do you want?
Ariel
They're
is a
Yeah,
man.
Ariel. What's
Hey,
up? So
Ariel. Cheers,
Ariel's
brothers.
like, yeah, thanks for checking. Are you American? Sounds like you're American. I am not
Canadian.
American. I'm Canadian. And Dave is from New Zealand, right?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. And it sounds like an East accent from Argentina. Argentina. All right. Nice. So my family's from Mexico. Yeah. So I speak Spanish.
And I'm a Russian Jew.
Russian Jew. Yeah.
Russian
I love
Jew
it.
on my mother's side and Irish on my father's side. Yeah.
I love it.
Well, my surname is
First
Silva.
generation Canadian. Man.
My surname's Silva. Everyone always asks me if I'm a member of the tribe. So I say, I'm not, but I know where you're saying that. I look at, I know.
I love it.
And my name's David, and my sister's name's Rachel. So, yeah, everyone thinks I'm Jewish.
There we go, David
my
and
boy's
Rachel.
name's
Those
Aaron.
are, yeah,
I don't know
those
what
are
that
Jewish names.
I don't know
And
what that
my second boy's name is Dominic.
That's
And
a good
everyone's
name,
like,
man.
"Oh."
I love it.
So it's a kind of like, one's the Jewish name, the other's the Catholic name. So I have another boy, I'm going to call him Abraham.
Perfect. Perfect. You got to do it.
Well, for me, I got the names from my father's side, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So, John Corrigan. It doesn't sound very Russian Jewish, right?
That doesn't at all. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's from my dad's side.
Okay. Do you guys like keep your dad's middle name and stuff like that? You guys do that stuff too, or is that just like Latinos?
I do.
Like my middle name's the same as my dad's. Every man, the first male born has the same middle name, right?
My boy's middle name is my dad's name.
Okay.
And my second boy's middle name is my name.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, beautiful.
So
Izzy's getting lit up a little bit, man. It's surprising. Yeah. I mean, Vittori, he's ready to party, right? He's here.
Yeah.
It's a close fight, man.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Oh, he's elusive, but he's slowing down.
Israel hasn't done a lot of kicking, right?
He hasn't. Yeah, I think he doesn't want to get taken down.
Yeah.
But he still should, like, yeah. He just bull charged him here. Yeah. It's gonna go spread the legs, make the wide base, and Travis Brown elbow him. No, he doesn't want to get elbowed in the head. Yeah, man, it's just strong. So, Ariel, I don't know what that means, bro. Did it to anyone? Not that minute. I don't know what that means. Yeah.
What language is that?
I don't know what language that is.
Privyet. He's writing Russian.
It's Russian? Okay, there you go.
Misspelled.
Privyet. Okay.
Hello.
Oh, okay.
It's also Russian. Yeah. I speak very primitive Russian.
Okay. Oh, I didn't even know that there was.
My family does. My mother is obviously fluent. They escaped the Soviet Union in 1972. My brother speaks Russian, so do my brothers and sisters, but mine's a little bit weak. And I focus on, obviously, living in Taiwan.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Eddie's got better Mandarin than me, but I'm trying. I'm trying to catch up with you, brother.
It's a tough one, man. I got to get my game up too. It's decent, but I need to do better for sure. I need to add more vocabulary.
But
That's
it takes
tough.
a while. There's a learning curve on China.
Yeah, for sure.
Not my computer down, buddy.
Was that the last round?
No, one more round.
One more goddamn round.
One more round.
One more goddamn round.
There we go.
Stripes
There we go.
Leg 33.
Yeah. Nothing in the body, huh? Nothing in the body. How about Vittori's? He's not going to get knocked out. Like he's a beast, man. He's not getting knocked out. It's tough. It's tough.
Adesanya.
Pretty
Ooh,
even,
nice.
man.
Such a
Pretty. What do you guys think so far?
Adesanya, 4 rounds.
Yeah.
Unanimous.
4-1. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows he's got to take him down and submit him or finish him. He's got to do that. Is he? Yeah, you got to do it.
Slap. It's almost like a cat fighting a cat. Right?
Look at that, huh? Wow. Beautiful. That's so tiring too, man. And it's at the last round. Yeah.
Held up against
right on the ear, popping him on the ear with the palms. Yeah. Mark Goddard is like, "What are you guys doing? Let's go, do something."
What?
It just means like I'm not sure what that number means, but it's some percentage. I'm not sure.
I wasn't paying attention.
Oh! You almost got a nice uppercut. Did you see that? You almost got an uppercut.
Yeah, almost. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, here we go. Nice head kick. Yeah.
So Adesanya is still in middleweight.
Ed, you're behind, man. You're behind.
I think I'm a few seconds behind, man.
You're a long way behind.
That sucks. Yeah. That sucks.
Tiamu feed goes through a different node or something.
Yeah, it's possible, man.
Well, that's what Adesanya is still in middleweight.
Yes.
Yeah, because while you guys were talking about Figueiredo tapping, I was like, "What? No, he didn't, not yet." And then I'm like, "Oh shoot, yeah, I think I'm 5-10 seconds behind, man. Bummer. Luck of the draw, I guess." Pretty good card overall, though. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Good fights.
Ooh.
Yeah, and Izzy's being strategic, right? He's hanging.
Yeah,
back.
for sure he is. Yeah.
You know, he's not allowing Vittori to do anything or get anywhere.
Yeah. He's just got to stay on the feet.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, decision, right? No one's finishing this fight.
You know, I reckon. I think Adesanya has a really nice uppercut, which he pulls out on rare occasions. He just did it a few seconds ago.
Yeah, I saw that.
You'll see it soon. Another one. He's got this uppercut that he pulls out on rare occasions, but once he gets it right, it's going to knock some people out.
Yeah. I think Vittori is, it's going to be tough to finish this guy. I think it's just going to go. Yeah, it's decision for sure. And Vittori is going to think he won again, and because of the takedowns.
Yeah, Vittori's tough as hell.
Yeah, he's so strong. Yeah. And I mean, when Vittori messed up Jack Hermanson, I was surprised because that guy looks good, man. I like Jack Hermanson, man.
The Joker.
He's really good. Yeah, the Joker. Yeah, he's good. There's a couple of fights where he's like scary good, man. Jack Hermanson. Here we go. Now he's talking. You see him talking? Adesanya was talking. I love it.
He's not stressed at all.
Nah, he's chilling. He's not even tired.
Okay, why did the ref break that up? Sorry, Eddie, you'll see it in a second.
So there we go. I just saw it. No action. Nobody's doing anything.
But
like
I mean,
he's just.
But that happens. I mean, it's up to the ref. Right?
It's up to the ref. I mean, he's probably thinking that Adesanya's plan is just to hold him there for the last minute, and he doesn't want that, so he
And that would
broke
be
it up.
bad.
Yeah. But it's 100% up to the ref. So you guys got the same feed, and I got a slower feed. That's crazy. Yeah. directly from Weird.
It could also be the building too, right?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, because it depends. Like this building is 4 years old.
Okay. Oh, right? This one is.
And so that can actually slow down your feed too. I noticed when I moved just about 6 months ago, I was in a place that was about 20, 30 years old between there. And the internet, no matter how fast we, sped up the internet or bought a higher speed internet, high-speed internet, it didn't make a difference because of the wiring in the building.
Okay. Well, we were on Zhonghua for a long time, and we switched over to K-Bro for like gigabit internet, like super fast or whatever. It's I don't really notice a difference, and when I live stream, I think the lower Zhonghua was a little bit smoother, honestly. But we got it.
We just uploaded to 500 gig download and 200 gig upload.
Okay. Are you Zhonghua or?
No, we're with Zhonghua. Yeah.
Zhonghua. Okay.
I'm thinking about myself. I mean, our house is crazy. We got.
Yeah, you got to get it going on.
We got like 3 laptops doing live videos simultaneously.
Yeah. Oh, that's great, man. That's great. I love it.
My 2 kids on the online teaching. My wife, doing the fitness stuff. And
how are they doing? Are they liking it? They're liking the online school?
Oh, they were so looking forward to it, and then when they actually experienced it, they're like, "This is crap.
This is boring." Yeah, for sure. Same as my daughter. Yeah. But then again, she's just pulls up, Roblox and video games on the screen as well.
I know.
Yeah. Don't share that picture with your kids. Yeah. Yeah, the struggle.
They need to watch the class and they're like doing stuff.
Yeah. I busted her because she was just like, tapping her keyboard, and I was like, whoa, she's working hard. And I came in and she was playing a video game. She had it like blowing up like that, and then a little bit of the teacher talking in the corner.
He's a bit of a troll. Yeah, is a big troll. The other fighters probably hate him, eh? What do you reckon?
I would think probably, yeah, probably.
Yeah,
but he's got that character, man.
Yeah. Adesanya. But he must just get under the skin, right?
Yeah, he has to. Yeah. I love Rogan's black shirt, man. Always the same shirt, basically. Yeah. I love Rogan. Vittori's bumming, huh? It is what it is. Yeah, what are you going to do? It's tough. I don't think anyone can take that belt from Izzy, man.
Yeah, not for a long minute.
Not for a while, man. He's young.
Veretti is still kind of living in his own little reality. He still thinks he won, apparently.
Who does? Vittori?
Yeah.
Well, he thought he won the first fight too. Yeah.
Well,
I think because he's moving forward the whole time. So in his own mind, he's like,
maybe.
I'm moving forward. I'm the aggressor. He's reacting to me, but from what we're watching is that you might be moving forward, but you're not hitting, right?
Yeah,
you're not in control of the match, right? So
it's also really hard when you really like one of the fighters. You get that bias in there all the time, right? Like, it's tough. Like, I can go watch a fight twice and think totally different things depending on which guy I'm going for. It's tough.
This one was pretty clear, though.
Yeah, this one for sure. Yeah, no chance. What's he doing?
What happened? Someone.
He's not retiring, is he? He just took the belt off.
No. You were saying someone died.
Oh, that's right. There was a fighter that trains with them. He got jumped by a bunch of guys in New Zealand somewhere, and he just got the shit kicked out of him and hospitalized.
Yeah.
And apparently he died as well. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Apparently he died. Yeah,
What?
yeah. He was a fighter, MMA guy, but he got jumped. Yeah,
Why is Vampire die?
it's tough,
Oh,
man.
New
That's
Zealand
tough.
got beaten up or something.
That guy got beaten up to death.
It's tough, man.
He got beaten up to death.
What do you guys think? That was a pretty good card. What was your pick of the night? Fight of the night?
Oh, I got to say Diaz because it just had that excitement at the end.
At the end, there's
I
exciting.
mean, those last 3 fights were all classic, you know.
Yeah, they were. They were good. Yeah.
I love to see that the Mexican guy win.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was a quality fight. That was a quality fight.
Yeah, it was.
I got to go with Craig, the Scotsman, breaking some arms.
Yeah. Dave, you missed that one. Yeah,
arms back to Scotland.
Go back and watch that one. That was a good one. Yeah, you can. You bought the pay-per-view. You can go back. Yeah. That was good. Definitely finish of the night. That one. Yeah, I like the Mexican guy, man. I think again the bias comes in again, right? But for sure, I think that was good.
Also, it was a classic finish, you know.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like top, you know, you're at the top, you're fighting a Brazilian guy, and you win by rear naked choke. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, Moreno.
I mean, it's always fun watching Adesanya because he's such a skilled unit.
Look at all these guys, eh?
They just showed it again, eh?
There it is. There it is. Yeah. Ooh, that's so gross. Yeah, awful. Awful. That's tough.
But grimace, right?
Yeah, that's a tough one, man. That's a tough one.
Oh, that was today's, was it?
I forgot about the Bilal Muhammad Damian Maia one. Shoot.
Oh yeah, that was good. I mean,
Diaz. Yeah, Diaz. Yeah, let's see a little Diaz here. Yeah, Diaz. I mean, that's a tough fight for Diaz, but that wobbling at the end was beautiful, man. He almost had it. That was a beautiful,
dangerous, you know?
Yeah, that's always dangerous, that guy, man. Yeah, well, I think I'm going to split and get some lunch, guys. Did you guys eat yet? What are you guys thinking?
No,
not yet.
I probably got to go to work, so that sucks. I probably go to work and make some food.
Make some money, man.
Well, we'll try. We're working on it, yeah. But thank you guys for the stream. Appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for all the comments.
Nice to meet you, Dave.
And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. See you guys next time. Have a good one, bro. Take care, guys.
Cheers.